are. Welcome everyone back to another wonderful episode of the wonderful S.U.C.C podcast. I am back with our usual crew today. I got Hexa and Doom the Robot on the line. How are you guys doing?
I'm good.
Horrible.
Are you ever not horrible?
Trust me, I'm gonna say that every single stream.
No, you're not going to.
Episode 5 already. Wow.
Yeah, it actually is episode 5. It's pretty.
We finally made it to 5 episodes.
We are halfway through an actual television season, which is pretty cool. I'm definitely not doing like seasons like that in S.U.C.C, but like I think whenever we have like the first major change to S.U.C.C, that will be like
season 1, someone dies. Oh wait, someone's already dead now.
Oh no, we already had that. Climactic, dramatic.
Oh, you're gonna have a season with like 3 episodes. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing like Pokemon movies here. This is S.U.C.C.
Yep. The S.U.C.C. Typing this is a pain in the ass. Oh jeez.
Well, excuse me. That's what we agreed on.
Yeah, I know. It's just the dots.
I did just realize what you were talking about, like with someone dying. We did The first thing we have to cover today is I don't really think we had much of a chance to really talk about the passing of MellowCreeper and what he's meant to all of us. So I guess I can start with me. So let me give you some background. Sam Steele, otherwise known as MellowCreeper, was a student at my high school while I was going through there, and I think I first really met him in one of my algebra classes. I'm not sure if it was algebra exactly. Yeah, algebra 2. And I just ended up sitting near him, and he seemed like a pretty cool guy. He was pretty out there, I gotta admit, like a bit of a social outcast, but I never really minded that. I never really paid attention to people's like reactions to the other people. It didn't bother me as much as it bothered everyone else. So we just kind of like hung out for a while. I know one of the big highlights of his life was that he was trying to write like an alien language. Like he was trying to invent a language all by himself. Yeah. It's a bit silly, but like it made him happy, so I didn't really bother him about it. And yeah, I think he was really like into the YouTube stuff. He was really into it back when I was like I don't think less than 100, but like around like the first hundreds or so.
What,
and
subs?
Yeah, 100 subscribers. So he was there for a while, and he did end up making a couple songs, like more than just for me. He made Gyrate, which is what you might hear on a couple of the I don't even remember what I call them, the lasers, the V lasers.
Oh, right.
So if you end up hearing like that music in the background, I try and promote it enough. I don't know if that link even still works. I think he might have changed channels once.
I see.
But yeah, he made those songs. He actually made some fan art too, which if I have the time to pull it up here and I have like enough tenacity.
You have both of them, yeah?
Yeah, I probably can just save them from right here.
All right.
We'll just load this up while I'm talking about it.
I didn't really know MellowCreeper much at all. It's just someone that I knew that Laserink knew from whatever, and as I know now, he made music for him for his videos. But he did also do 2 fan art pieces of basically all of us, if not most of us. He made 2 pieces when we were the Epic 2 crew. I think it was around that time when we were doing the Epic 2 streams. He drew a couple of bits, like pencil drawings of us, which is always cool. Gotta love that fan art. We might get into that a bit more later.
I understand. This was back when we were just discussing, like, what would it be like if we were to do a podcast, like, in those streams. And so I was like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we had, like, some background for, like, this podcast thing? And he's like, okay, I could, like, try and draw something for you.
Oh, that was his little thing. I think it should be a fitting tribute to him then. If he intended for it to be a podcast background, we've got to put it on here, because this we could dedicate it to him.
Yeah, I think that'd be very just. Get out of here, 3 amigos. You gotta leave. Okay, not yet.
No, you just put it on top of it. You don't have to delete it.
I know. I'm
his
being
Mellow's
retarded.
channel. Okay, in the chat is his channel there. So that's
okay. Yeah, thanks, Arrow.
Okay.
You can
Foggy Minded.
We're probably gonna I'm gonna try and listen to one of his songs before we stop tonight.
I see laser ink in a thumbnail of one of his videos.
Yeah, there's I was very appreciative of what he made.
Yeah, how many videos did you use like his music in?
Cringe Gaming. He used one in Laser's Cringe Gaming episode 3, apparently, according to this one.
No, that was him. That's the where the footage was from.
Yeah.
It was like the other way around.
Oh, I see. Oh, he's used a GIF for it. I see now. You guys are very close with work then. You collaborated and crossed over some of your stuff quite a bit then.
I'd say so, yeah.
Mm. Let's just say something that made me feel pretty good was that he put both Laser and Aero in his featured channels. That's always nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
The featured channels is kind of useless on YouTube. It's not really that useful. Like people don't really go on there and actually look for more channels, but it's sort of more like a friendly gesture.
Yeah, it's more like a YouTube way of saying these are my friends.
Here's my friends, my gang.
I like these guys.
Here's mine.
Because nobody really goes there looking for channels similar. Like, let's see if we can find. Because like people like kids on YouTube back in the day used to do sub for sub, and people subscribe to each other like as a friendly gesture. And I always hate that because it's not what subscribing should be for, right? I think the recommended channels, that should be your friendly gesture. That's where it should be.
Exactly.
Like hit my friends and I like them. Go sub. You know that's.
Okay, here we are. It's not exactly 4x3, so I don't know how I can fit this. We'll just
you don't have to stretch it. Like, you could leave the do like what Joel does, where you just lays art over. It doesn't perfectly fit the screen. You just like put it like with a you could like have a piece of the amigos in the back. It doesn't matter.
Even when the conversation is never about Joel, we still bring it up somehow.
Yeah. I have to ask about this piece though. Why on earth did he draw Michael Jackson in the back?
I don't know. He had space to fill up. I don't know why he drew Michael Jackson.
Like, he could have put anything there. Like, he could have put Doom Guy or something. Why did he put Michael? What did it have to do with us?
I think at the time there was a joke going on with Michael Jackson, like an inside joke. That's probably the case, because I think I remember someone saying something about Michael Jackson. I don't remember who.
Because that's his Thriller outfit, isn't it?
That is.
Yeah. I recognize it.
Yeah, I honestly, like that's just lost to time now. I don't know what the Michael Jackson thing's about.
That's the thing. We try and show it to people, and they're like, "Why the fuck is Michael Jackson there?" I don't fucking know. He's not part of the suck.
In hundreds of years, when aliens are watching this stream, once they have taken over humanity, they'll wonder why Michael Jackson is in the Suck Podcast, episode 5.
I do like his art style here, though, because it's like a bit different to what our avatars and shit actually look like. For example, Doom the Robot look, it looks kind of cute. It's like a different style on his character. It kind of looks a bit, I don't know, something about it looks a bit different than the way you're usually, like your avatars and your artwork is usually done. It's like a different style, and it kind of looks a bit, it's a nice alternative take on it. And Laser with that fucking incredible fucking cheekbones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Godlike.
And Henry's bare face again, like a cutesy drawing style. I love it.
I think he went to make it a bit like realistic, but sometimes when you're not provided anything realistic to work off, like say Doom the Robot's persona, then I guess he just went like the other extreme.
Yeah. I think it looks good because like I don't think there's ever been like any actual official art piece of like the side of his head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's really cool.
That's probably the most accurate fucking representation.
I do like how Laser's in the middle, like it's a fucking boardroom of employees, and he's like the big fucking cigar smoking boss.
Yeah, I was gonna say like more of like a mob.
Like the kingpin.
Yeah.
Mafia.
I like that, and his pose is. Oh, is he actually got a cigar? Oh, he has, doesn't he? Is he like holding a cigar in his left hand? Oh shit! I never noticed that.
I just thought like both my hands were on the table. Like I didn't.
Yeah, no, he's holding a cigar. That's
little cigar.
That's exactly what he drew. Was exactly what I was thinking. That's brilliant. He's like the big cheese in the middle, the kingpin. I like that. You're like the boss, dude. It's your show you're running here. I like that.
Wow.
Yeah, we should get more. If we could get like fans to draw something like this, because I love this round table idea, like the table of the group. Like we get around, we gather, and we make the podcast. I like this idea. I would like to see more art like this, so we could use it like maybe a colored, like have it more expanded upon, more fleshed out, and yeah.
I just like this idea of us hanging out. Like that's what Suck is all about.
Table. I love that visual of us like that. It's really cool.
I think the whole spirit of me just hanging out with the guy like back when school was going on. I think that's really well represented in this piece.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah. All right. One more thing before we actually get off the whole Mellow Creeper.
The other art. Show us the other one.
Gotta find the other one too. So
just make sure we've talked about everything he's got before we move on. Like we wanted to talk about Mellow Creeper here because when I saw Laser put up his Halloween special and it said just quickly at the end, rest in peace, and it's like, wait, what? He died? What happened to him? Like, did something happen? Like, we're freaking out now. And apparently, yeah, this whole thing just dropped.
I
have
really
no
still
idea,
don't know
so.
like the actual cause. I don't really want to ask either.
Yeah, it's
So,
just this just came out of nowhere, and I felt that we should, you know, give it some more attention and a bit more dedicated time to talk about it and pay our respects and tributes to him and stuff, rather than just quickly.
So this one here is more Laser Ink based, but
yeah,
this is representing of all of the cringe gaming enemies that I've been facing so far. Like you can see quite a few of them actually, like Gumball.exe, the Slenderman that barely appeared in Evil for like 6 seconds. A lot of this, Revenge of the Sunfish characters.
Spider-Man from fucking.
I like how there's a skeleton there though. You can almost kind of say it aged well because you can kind of relate it to the Halloween video.
Oh my god!
Look down in the bottom right there. Yeah.
Wow,
that's a great catch.
It's like he foretold the future.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. I kind of came full circle in a really nice wholesome way.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah. I also loved the way he flatteringly drew me as a very muscle-bound, like what the fuck?
Yeah, he viewed you as like he viewed you as the muscle of the group, even though it's the exact opposite.
I'm really not. It's Laser that's the muscle. He's the bulky.
Yeah, I like the outfit. He's got like a fucking exosuit going on.
Yeah. No, like the thing is, like if you look at the head, I'm actually like wearing perp, like.
Oh yeah, it's like the laser, like the Fire My Laser thing.
No, it's not like I'm wearing perp, like the character, like I'm wearing like a fur skin hat. Like
what am I actually
slaughtered
holding? Is it like a big ball?
I think it's a boulder. I think it's a boulder.
A boulder, okay.
Yeah.
I'll figure out what
just because like you strong man grab rock.
You know what I thought at first? Like I thought like you know how like there's the what's it called in LCA the fucking what's it called the necro I can't pronounce
the
it.
Necronomicon.
Yeah, I thought that had something to do with that. Like it's some kind of like earth magic or some bullshit.
Oh, yeah, it's a bullshit like that. That would be cool. Yeah, it's just a rock. It's just a rock. You overestimated his drawings. It's just a rock. Like,
big rock.
Big rock.
Yeah, says the same guy who's like. Says the same guy who's like assuming the skeleton means that I'm gonna beat him up during Halloween. That's what we're assuming, but it's nice. It's nice to think like that.
Yeah. So flattering that he drew me that way, but I'm definitely not the muscle of the crew. You guys don't get the wrong idea. Like I'm definitely not. You've got to be more accurate. So if anyone, again, you want to draw remake the chair thing, the round table, make sure you draw a laser ink like this fucking not bodybuilder, but just like chunky. Like he's chunky laser ink. Because me and John,
Yes. Break you like twig.
I'm the most standard person there, which I'm not complaining, but it seems.
It looks cool. No, you look really cool in that shot. Like the face, the pose, it looks really cool. Like he definitely made us look cool. It is really nice of him to.
Yeah. Doing the robot's cannon weapon is now a katana.
For the ultimate cringe.
Yeah.
I have a katana. Yeah.
Well, you were having sex.
Hello.
Study.
Tomas is here, and we mentioned him earlier because we were going through our fan art folder, and he colored. I'm pretty sure, don't want to get it wrong, but I'm pretty sure he colorized the suck.
Yeah, I think he did.
The gorillas thing. Yeah, he colorized it. So yeah, so he's part of this as well. So that's always cool. I was just getting all the credits for the art, so I could remember who did what.
I guess we could talk about like the art for a little bit too. But first, before that,
it kind of ties into it.
I'm gonna give off one more bit of media that
Oh yeah.
From MellowCreeper himself. This one is I don't remember which artist made Mask Off, but he made a remix for it. It's not like the Mask Off like the mumble rap one. It's a different one.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna mute everyone real quick, and I'm just gonna let the whole stream listen to it for a while. So yeah, enjoy. And there you have it. That was the Mellow Creeper remix of Mask Off. So glad everyone got to take a listen to that. So we're back now. I guess you guys wanted to talk a little bit more about art.
We were, yeah, but we were just, while we were muted, we were discussing height, and I just found it kind of interesting because we were talking about like how the drawing made us look different body types, and then we figured out like John is actually really thin, I'm kind of medium thin, and you're chunky. And then I was thinking like, oh, I want to know our heights as well. And then I find out for the first time ever that John is apparently a fucking giant. I never knew this.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you want to announce your height in the stream or what.
I'm like 6'something at most.
6'something. He said like 4, like 6'4". Are you fucking kidding
God.
me?
Okay, if one of us has to do it, then everyone else has to do it. So
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm 5'9". Like,
oh, thank God! Because I said mine. I said mine to John, and I was saying to him, I hope Laser's height isn't really tall as well. I need to feel adequate again.
I'm like a midget compared to everyone in my like area, because McDonald's just gives everyone growth hormones, and like they can go like 8 feet tall or something, and like I'm just sitting here like amongst the giants in my school, like. Ugh.
Nah, you're all right, mate. You're all right. Oh, jeez, I felt like a manlet for a second. It's all good, man. You're my height.
Okay, how tall? Are you 5'9" too?
Yeah, I'm 5'9" as well.
Oh, okay, good.
We need to get like the exact centimeters now to find out. I think I can get mine. I work at a place that has like height charts, so I can get the like exact centimeters. It's like 176, I think, somewhere near that. So we need to get like the exact so we can figure out who's.
Now I'm just thinking of John as like those giant guys that one hit kill you and cry of fear.
So if you could take this drawing on the stream here by MellowCreeper, you just go in Photoshop and like stretch John's character like really tall, like so it's higher than the boulder that I'm holding. That's about accurate.
Okay, so before we get any further, just like
right.
One last thing to say. Rest in peace, Sam Steele. I think.
Yes. Yes.
Hopefully your work will be represented pretty well from here on out. And so later than that, I'm just gonna go ahead and say the 5'11", 6-foot meme is going to be like abused so bad now that we've admitted all of our heights.
No, it's 5'9". It's far from 5'11". We're shorter than that. Don't even try.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not even close.
It's gonna be so bad. But yeah, that is actually. How long did that meme even last? The whole 5'11", 6-foot thing.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I told you that I'm out of the loop. I can't do this anymore. I can't do discussing memes.
First of all, I really can't discuss memes either because I've been participating in No Tweet November. I probably told everyone about this before, but I decided to stay off Twitter for a month and see how I feel, and I feel great. I feel fantastic.
The only tweets he's putting out is, I started a live stream on YouTube, like the automated. That's the only. It's just like a plethora
it doesn't
of
count.
Tweets now.
It doesn't count if YouTube did it.
I know.
Yeah.
YouTube did it.
YouTube did it.
YouTube did it. Okay, fair enough.
I've been framed.
People might be thinking he's tweeting because those go out. If anyone follows him and they see those tweets, he's not actually tweeting. It's just that shit. So those accounts. Have you ever followed people on Twitter on accounts where? Like you know them, but they never use Twitter. They just have the I liked a video from YouTube, and they do it.
Oh God, yeah.
Like, oh my God, it's like the only they don't actually tweet anything. It's just spam of I liked a YouTube video. Yeah.
You don't deserve a Twitter account.
Yeah. Like, what's the point in having a Twitter if you don't actually use it? You just
Just tell us stuff about your daily life.
Like, even people who do tweet you have the I likes, just don't have it. Just don't use that. Like, we don't need to know what you... Even if you don't like that many videos, you know, like the one in the...
I have that turned off.
We still don't care. Like,
I've been meaning to turn off, like, the playlist notifications, too. It's so weird.
Why is Michael Jackson in this one? Look, dude, we already explained, like, that we can't explain it.
Yeah, we explain that we can't explain.
Yeah, we already went over, like, people are going to ask, why is Michael Jackson there? We don't know. I genuinely don't fucking know.
Have you seen this thing where, like, if you accidentally tap on the playlist button on YouTube, it will immediately, like, tweet out, like, I just added a video to a playlist because it's, like, it's immediate for some reason. Like, you don't even get a choice. Like, you tap the button, and it puts it in the playlist, and you don't... And then it gives you the option to edit it afterwards for some reason. Even though removing it is, like, the hardest thing ever.
Yeah, I always thought that stuff was stupid and
It's just invasive.
Obviously, upload is the important thing, but playlist. Oh god, when I had a channel and I was backing up some old YouTube poops, and it's like, I forgot to when I first made it.
It's just like 30 tweets. Like I added a video to a playlist.
Like, I added. Oh god.
God, that's terrible.
Never again. That was one time. Never again. So Nelson Mandela. It's the Mandela Effect, but it's Michael Jackson. Why was it there? We don't really know.
Oh my god! I've actually Could someone please tell me that what is the name of the meme channel of Anthony Fantano? Just so, because I've been
the Nelson.
The meme one, the old one that's been like disabled because
I can't remember. I didn't watch him that much, so I can't remember.
Someone please tell me that it was "This is the plan" and not "That is the plan."
Oh god, I can't remember.
Because I swear, this whole time I've been alive, it was "This is the plan." But now, like, now that it's like a year that has been gone, I don't remember how long it's been.
Berenstain.
I swear to God, it was "This is the plan." But now everyone, that is the plan. I don't believe that.
I think it is that. Yeah, I can't remember which one it was, but I think it was "That is the plan."
He said this. I swear in the videos, he said "This is the plan," though.
And now we can't dig them up because he deleted. Oh,
now they're all gone.
No. Oh my god! But there's got to be some re-upload somewhere.
Yeah.
Or maybe even a YouTube poop of him where he says it in the video or something. It's not
YouTube poop where it's mixed into "That is the plan."
Yes, mixed into. Then it must be. Oh look, it's still up.
No, you can't. That's not how the Mandela Effect works. You can't just like give evidence like, "Oh no, you're wrong." Like that's the Mandela Effect is just like it's already been like changed and like overwritten, but we somehow remember it. It's
already been rewritten.
It's stupid.
We need to go back in time to find. No,
I think the Mandela Effect is stupid, but like this is the only case where I've actually had it like hit me with something.
Lace-the-knee Inktano. Yes.
The best sunglasses in the game.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you had a Mandela Effect with that. I never considered that is... No, I'm pretty sure it's "That is the plan," because I'd never say "This is the plan." No, it's definitely "That is the plan," because I'd never say it any other way. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Hey, Hexer, what are your thoughts on Article 13? Article 13 is the reason why I want Brexit to happen. Full stop. That's just it. I don't even care about anything else political. I want Brexit because I do not want that fucking bullshit to be in the UK. That is just it. Bottom line. I can't, because apparently my videos will be at threat if it fucking passes through. Over my fucking dead body. I'll have to have Susan come at me with a fucking sword in real life before I dare let those fucking videos disappear.
Just challenge Susan to a boxing match.
Challenge her to a boxing match. Yeah, that'd be good. I will do everything in my fucking power to keep my videos up. I will not stand for that. Absolutely not. So no matter what others fucking... you know what really pissed me off, though? Was the whole thing about like a bunch of stupid old farts in a fucking boardroom who passed the article with grinning faces like, yeah, we'll do it. And they don't even know what the fuck they're voting for. They don't even know what the fuck they passed. I can't believe it. That was the most infuriating thing. Like if they'd have known and it makes some money or something, then okay, whatever. But the fact that they didn't even know what the fuck they were passing is just the most infuriating thing ever.
What?
Like,
What's a meme?
Because these stupid old grandpas in suits who've got billions, because of those fuckers, right? We can't make videos no more. Oh, fuck that. I'm not standing for that.
Don't play Doom. I want money.
Yeah. It's literally just it. But I can't believe, like, you could just not give a shit about politics and just not take a stance and not talk about it, right? But now I can't believe it's gotten to the point where my videos and YouTube videos are in jeopardy because of all of this.
I find it hilarious that like once the internet is involved and once like content creation is involved, then suddenly everyone has to crawl out of the woodwork. Like the whole like
there's two things that the government can do that makes us stand up and go, right, that's it, you're taking it too far. Number one, porn. Number two, YouTube and content creating. Okay, that's it. Okay, bottom line, if you dare touch either of those two things, we will stand up and roll up our sleeves and go, I will punch Theresa May in the face if she don't do this shit. I'm sorry, okay? Just fucking sign the papers already. I don't care about anything else, all right? You can label me with whatever stupid political bollocks you want, but all I care about is that our videos are protected and we can make them.
I swear to God, if my mom lets me go outside, I will march right up to Congress. It's just like crazy.
So have you ever had a lukewarm Carling? Yeah, he knows those accounts. Yes. No, I have not had a Carling, but I respect the men that do. No, never surrender. As I love having a guy on my streams called Union Jack because he kind of represents all that, so it makes me feel a little more patriotic. I like that.
I have no idea what that is. That'd probably take way too long to explain.
Yeah, it would. Just move on. Just move on.
Right,
So
right,
is there
right.
anything else? So fan art. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going
We
from Mellow Creeper's art to art in general.
I
we've
think
had quite a bit of fan art.
I think the oldest one with experience of fan art could probably be Doom the Robot here. I know
Yeah.
with like the most
Yeah.
long running character at this point. So you want to give some thoughts about what it's meant to you?
Honestly, I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe, really. Like when it first started, like obviously, like I'm like, oh my god, that's fucking amazing, right? And
Yeah.
like obviously, it wasn't like I'm not trying to like shit on the people that like did fan art for me back then, but like back then it was like just mainly doodle, like
It's just
not
doodle
every
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, and then it eventually just turned into like this big fucking. It's like, oh, that's really cool. I want to draw that too. And like I remember I tweeted about this a while back, but like everyone actually thought it was an artist just because of how many people were drawing my fucking Sona at that time. It was kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, the amount of people that drew your Doom the Robot, you're thinking like it's actual. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is. It really you really spread it around.
Yeah, so unless you had to like actually say you're not an artist and just like tell people,
I had to actually make an official.
I'm just a
statement
fucking 6'4" thin loser. Come on, man.
I mean,
Play Doom blindfolded and give you For Honor DLC with my swinging microphone.
I'm just thinking of, like John just like hunched like lanking over people now. Just like
we need to draw his persona taller now.
Yeah.
I think the most like obviously like because all this stuff is all fan stuff, but like the only person who's made any like official who can change anything about my Sona is fucking Bibu. That's his name. Bibu GM.
Bibu.
Oh yeah, Bibu.
He's the one because he's the one who started like the whole thing. He's the one who drew it in the first place, which is a simple doodle, and then it just went from there. And then like now pretty much anything he draws of me is basically like official.
It's like his one is canon to your
character. Yeah, he has the jurisdiction. Like anything he can do to it is now like completely unchangeable.
And he actually draws me pretty tall in most of the drawings.
John is actually Slender Man. Can you like put on like a suit and like?
I was more thinking of like 096, but yeah, I can see John as Slender Man.
I remember who that is. Oh no. Oh shit. It's the one where you're not supposed to look at him, right?
That's the one, yeah. You don't see his face.
Oh my god, that is...
John could probably scream like it too.
Oh god.
I probably would, but my voice is kind of fucked. Okay, hang on. You know what? Hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Okay.
That was like a fucking air raid siren.
Yeah.
That's the best I can do.
The bombs are falling. Yeah. Yeah, we've had quite a bit of fan art over the last couple of years, which has been great because we haven't done that much. Like people who get fan art, they've had like YouTube careers that lasted years and years doing all kinds of shit. We've just done like
every time I see like anything about me getting drawn, I'm just like, like anything like that.
What?
Because I love it. I just like for such little like reception that I get on this YouTube channel anymore, despite having like over 2,500 subscribers. I am like I'm thrilled to just like have someone want to like interpret me as something that they can make.
I love that. Yeah, I mean, it's just the best thing ever when someone draws some art of you that's if it's related to some in joke, your videos or something.
Yeah, it's like Christmas. Yes, it's like they liked it enough to like
Christmas present.
They liked it enough to actually interpret it themselves and like want to make their own.
That's a subtle jab at the viewers to try and get them to draw art for us for a Christmas present. Yeah, well done, mate.
Yeah, it's like Christmas, you know. I feel art is like Christmas.
Give people Christmas presents.
Yeah, when you give people Christmas presents, like on Discord, like. If you were to give like people some Christmas presents, like say, I don't know, around Christmas time in the form of a PNG image or on Twitter,
alright, alright,
be a YouTube video.
It'll just be Boobity sending you a transparent PNG of your suck face again on top of something.
Yeah,
that's it.
Those are still fresh.
Yes. But yeah, fan art is always appreciated. So whenever it happens, we'd like to get people more involved if they care to, because this Roundtable shit, it would be great to see this redone and reimagined and possibly even in color. We're talking like fucking 1950s TV in color, Technicolor.
Yeah, Technicolor. Yeah. You already looked a part of it.
Yeah, cool. Exactly. Yeah.
You know what'd be cool, but like completely unnecessary? Have like for our streams from now on, have like someone do like an animated background so that like it's just not a single still image.
Oh
Just,
god.
like at the table bitching and arguing on a loop for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, that would be like the most fucking coolest thing ever.
Like the if it was like if there were actual audio behind it, all you could hear was like.
It just cuts out.
It just cuts out. We didn't hear anything. It was just. It was just like.
I just shook the table.
All right. We didn't hear shit. It was like silence, like awkward silence of us.
Maybe maybe Discord is getting better at like detecting background noise. Because if I went, yeah, then it wouldn't actually like go through.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I'm still speaking.
This is an old. Is this an old image? Yeah. It is. How old is this? Hang on.
Yeah, Kevin. This is like.
It's like a year.
It's either a year or 2 years. I swear he either drew it near the beginning of senior year or the end of junior year.
Let me get this up. Hang on. I've got the actual date somewhere. It is 16th of May, 2017.
Oh wow, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, summer last year. So yeah,
pretty
year
crazy.
and a half ago. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, fan art, guys. Always love it. Is there any more you want to show on stream? Because you got, you know.
Well, I was more doing it just to like memorialize Sam, but I could probably have some if I get like sent it over.
Mm. Well, everyone's seen the official stuff, like the really official stuff, like Free Amigos and the Gorillas thing.
Right.
Those are like the best art we've ever had for our shit. That's like the most coolest shit ever. Stuff like that, guys. Christmas, nudge, nudge. You know?
Yeah, like Christmas presents, like through like YouTube.
Okay. Here's a good one. Here's a good one for the chat, Laser. Listen up. What are you guys doing for Doom's 25th anniversary, which is the 10th of December?
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be big. Man.
God, that's gone by so quickly.
I know.
Crazy.
Amigos
That's
is good.
it.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is.
I'm gonna play through all the Doom games, classic Doom games, blindfolded.
Oh
on
blindfolded.
stream.
Yes. We should do it then. Wait, when's the 10th?
We need to have like
organize this.
It's like not even that far away, actually.
we need to have like directioning. Like
yeah,
we like should work that out. That's gonna be like right in the middle of exams. That's sad.
If we did, John, if we did it like on the Saturday the 8th, so we could edit, render, and put it up on the 10th.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Dude, should do that. On the
totally
8th of December, we should record it. Me directing you blindfolded, and then just the whole.
It's both. It has to be both of us. So we can like pilot him incorrectly, and then like we have to like argue with each other, like which way is left.
God. No, not your left, my left. Don't listen to Laser. He's trying to fucking.
We're both the same left.
And while this is all going on, and my fucking chair is spinning around, I'm using boxing gloves.
You didn't forget.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Your mouth is duct taped up for some reason, like that make a difference. You can't even talk back.
My arms are like chained up against the fucking.
Oh my god, shackles around your feet.
That wouldn't stop you, you freak.
Oh god.
That's it's a good thing that we can propose ideas for content since none of us does anything.
Yeah, we have,
Well,
I mean,
we have to though. We have to do it. It's in our minds. We got it like, it's a thing we want to do, so it's there.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could do fucking 18-hour streams.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Stop. Your flattery will get you nowhere.
I wish I could participate in streams immediately after I stream myself for 18 hours. Oh wait.
Damn.
Wait a
Discord
minute.
Cutting you the hell out there.
Yeah, you cut it like multiple times that time.
It sucks.
Fucking 6 times in one sentence. It didn't want you to hear. It didn't want us to hear that part.
Yeah,
you said.
It didn't want the roast to come through, so it was just like, oh, I better. That's a bit too much, man. Better stop.
Yeah, 18-hour stream. Never again.
Never again. Hope to God never again before another stream that I'm doing.
Time for a 20-hour stream after this, right, guys?
Never doing
Dude,
18.
you know what we should do? Oh my god. You know those like those charity streams where like people stay up for like 24 hours for
Well,
like charity?
again, I mentioned this. Yeah, people keep saying this shit to me. I did mention it in my stream like multiple times.
Hexa,
about
give
24-hour
people
streams.
money.
I would only do it if it was a proper, organized, sponsored, and promoted event that was people's. It wasn't just one stupid loser in his room on his own like I was. If it was actually like set up and sponsored and for charity to raise money, then I would do a 24-hour stream. That's the only way I'd do it. That's it. Bottom line, okay? Now it's out there. Stop asking me these questions. Keep asking me that shit. Stop asking me.
I didn't watch the stream, so I wouldn't know.
I tell you what, my 24-hour live stream is the charity to Laser Inc.
Laser Inc?
Yeah,
why do we need to fund him?
The Laser Inc. charity because
That's a good charity.
I have cancer AIDS.
Yeah, you have AIDS, cancer. I can
I
understand.
thought we were just gonna fund him to get a new pair of sunglasses or something. Cause
Guys, can I have $20 so I can drive to the gas station and get some more sunglasses?
What games would you play on a 24-hour stream? Says Kevin. Well, I think that's a no-brainer where I'm concerned. But you guys,
right. Probably just a variety of stuff. Like I know Earth Defense Force is something I've been meaning to get on for a while.
Drop Zone Part 2.
Shut up.
No, variety of. I feel like it's cheating if it's a variety of games.
I gave them the publicity. I played it on the stream, and never again. I'm not a MOBA guy.
Oh god.
I gave it a try, like, because they're gonna go out of their way to like email me and like see if I like it. So I tried it, didn't like it. That's it. No more.
For me,
I would feel like it's
I could just play a game every single hour as fast as I can. I don't know.
That's a pretty cool idea. 24 different games. It'd be like Action 52, except not as shitty and harder to get through. 24 games, 24 hours, interesting. One man.
There's got to be like a franchise that has like more than like 24 games that I can just play in like 1 hour each.
That would be really. That's a good idea actually. Because I was just thinking it wouldn't count if you play more than one game. Cause it's not because you're doing all kinds. It's like all different games in one stream.
Yeah.
It would have to be the one thing, either game or whatever it is you're doing for 24 hours. That's how it's a marathon. You've got to do one thing. So for me, obviously, you already know, but
you're already like 6 hours away at this point.
I could have been about 2 hours away. I'm not even kidding. It could have been 20 hours. It could have been. I'm not joking. But I had to stop the 18 hour 26 minute stream. So it was almost 18 and a half. Let's not forget the extra half. I had to stop because I had dinner on the way and I was busy and I just couldn't fucking sit in my room playing a game for any longer. So I could have kept going. I'm not fucking kidding. But never again. No. I will give you $1,000 to stop making these shitty podcasts. Well, Dave Doogie, we got a deal. Send us $1,000 in cash.
I will delete my channel if I receive $1,000.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, $1,000 is something we'd never fucking see to make on YouTube at all. So,
draw a line on a flight chart, and I will give you $100,000.
Yes.
Have you guys seen that like flat out hero thing where he like offered like $100,000 to like complete a challenge to prove that Earth wasn't flat?
Oh god.
I think I've heard about it once, and I was like, "That's stupid," and I never heard about it ever again.
No, I've seen I saw the video where he says like, get a flight chart, draw a line, and then another line, and then another line, and have it return back to the exact same spot at 90-degree turns, or something like that. I don't really know pilot stuff, so that's really it. But then like an actual pilot comes out of the woodwork and like brings out multiple charts and like draws it on there for him, and then, just like destroys him.
That's like the way it always goes.
No, he doesn't block them. They're still going. Like they're still going back and forth.
No,
like
that's how it always goes on Twitter, where someone says something ridiculously retarded and stupid, and then someone who's officially like in a career of whatever verifies that they're wrong, not even rudely, like just politely corrects them that they're wrong, and then they block them because they're a fucking idiot. I see that all the fucking time. It's that block defense when they've lost.
That's always amazing.
It's like how to make yourself look even stupider 101.
Remember the
destroys with facts and logic. Ben Shapiro epic SJW annihilation.
God, remember that like tweet chain where like this furry got like an internship at NASA?
Oh, no, and
like
shit.
The
guy actually got the furry. Job back. I don't know if it was a guy or girl. Actually got him the job back. So I mean,
really?
Props to that guy.
Oh,
for actually being a hero about it.
Yeah, I think that guy actually like the guy who like found him out and then like said like I'm the chairman of like the department or something. He's actually from West Virginia or something, which is like actually Shut up. Shut up!
Yes, I remember the furry NASA. It's like they're getting so integrated with society, almost, because you know that Twitter freak out, but almost completely integrated with society. So we got furries fucking in NASA and space, and fucking in Congress and shit. What the fuck?
One day there's gonna be like a fucking
we live in a
ass
society
space with like a fursuit. I'm not even watch. That's gonna be a thing in like 10 years from now. Like there's gonna be a guy.
Is that what we're sending him now?
Spacesuit. Yeah, like there's gonna be a guy in a spacesuit, but he's wearing like a fursuit over the actual fucking space outfit. Someone's gonna fucking do that.
We're supposed to advance as human civilization, not go the other way.
Because we launched him. It's because we launched him into space, so we wouldn't have to deal with him.
Yeah, just like,
God. Okay, we're gonna get a massive like dislikes on this stream from all the people who are furries.
You know what? You know how like we've proposed to deal with nuclear waste by just launching it into space and seeing where it goes.
Just get them all to sign up to NASA so you can trick them into blast them all into fucking space. That's some fucking evil villain shit right there. That picture of you in the chair with a cigar looking a little more appropriate right now. That's some evil villain plan.
All right,
so
guys.
Here's what we're gonna do, guys. So I'm just looking at the picture now. Here's what we do, guys. We get all the furries to join NASA.
We're gonna launch the furries into space. Hexa, you're clearly the strong man in this situation. You gotta go round up the furries.
Of course I am. As evident by the artwork, I'm
I can
the
just
fucking
imagine
Arnold Schwarzenegger of the group.
You don't even wait, like you know how long it takes for like the rocket to like fly out. Just like Hexa just comes up, picks up the fucking rocket ship, and just throws it.
Like the fucking Hercules shit, yeah, Superman. Like when Superman 4, when he puts all the nukes in the sun, just fucking
Start getting right into the fucking sun.
Oh shit! Talking about West Virginia. Oh god, we got loads of topics. We don't even like when we start us up. We like write down some topics that we want to discuss. We don't even need to do that. The chat has given us so many. Okay,
we're already like on the whole like alternate universe where like I rule the world and destroy the furries by putting them in a rocket.
So just as a little like disclaimer, I don't hate furries. Okay, guys, relax. Because I know there's probably some people out there who are furry. I'm not even because they're fucking everywhere. I got nothing wrong with it. I go to conventions. I see people in fursuits. It's pretty cool. Whatever, you know, it looks good. I mean, there's a fringe amount of the fandom that are fucking retarded. You cannot deny that. But for the most part, they're just cool people online. I mean, I know this from personal experience because my best friend was. Okay. Anyway, so. Anyway, moving on. It's talking about West Virginia. What are your thoughts on Fallout 76?
I don't think like any of us have played Fallout 76 yet.
Fallout 46. Am I right, guys? Boom,
More
boom,
like
boom,
Fortnite 76. No, okay.
More like Fallout 1, because I killed them all.
Yeah. Like, yeah,
no, it's 46
I've heard
because that's like the
about
Metacritic rating, or whatever it was.
Oh,
yeah,
oh god,
like
wow, really?
They replaced the, they replaced the title with the fucking Metacritic or whatever rating.
That's actually, that's pretty good.
46. Yeah. It was, I don't know how bad the game actually is, but I saw a plethora of people just all over Twitter and shit just complaining about how fucking shit it was. And I don't know how bad it really is. Maybe it's just underwhelming. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's just not expectation. But my god, were people?
If you announce a new Fallout game, of course the people are gonna expect like Fallout 4 quality, like not Battle Royale.
I watched my brother play it like right behind him, and the game runs like at 15 FPS, and he's playing on his Xbox, and like how do you even do that?
PS1
that's like
game.
PUBG all over again. Like,
yeah, like I don't know if that's just like a thing like on his side, or is that just a game? Like that's just crazy.
Are companies really trying to get away with this? They're just like they just push out like terrible looking products, and like, oh, they're playing it on console, they won't care.
Reminded me of something else. I know this is probably like earlier in the year or something, but it reminded me. I saw something else on YouTube where it's like the Diablo thing where they announced it was going to be on mobile, and then everyone started booing.
Yeah, everyone just hated that.
God, that was Sting. Damn, how to kill off a fucking game franchise. Dude.
It's actually I'm not sure if it's density or like just number, but it's like the third most disliked YouTube video.
Ooh, I love how the most disliked YouTube videos now are just like game-related failures.
Yeah.
Call of Duty and
the Infinite Warfare oh my god, I remember.
Yeah. I think most people just disliked it because it was trendy to add to the dislikes, not because they some people genuinely hated it. But I think most.
And I felt like this would be like a trend. I hope that was like a trend that was going to recur, but like no, like the other Call of Duty trailers, they're all fine.
Yeah, the reason why Infinite Warfare got so much flack is because you know about like what is it, like 10 years ago they released a game called Modern Warfare,
right? Yeah,
and that was actually a really good Call of Duty game. And what they did is that they remastered the game, and the only way you could play it is
I remember that whole shit. That was awful.
Warfare. Yeah, and then nobody wanted to play Infinite Warfare because previously we played like Advanced Warfare. Everyone fucking hated it because it was stupid. And then like they came out with Infinite Warfare. Nobody wants to fucking buy full price for a game that they don't even want to play. They just want to play Modern Warfare, and it's stupid. They're just hiding a game that they want to play behind another game, and it's just ridiculous. The whole thing is stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, Boobity, do you not have phones? That was like the dumbest fucking comeback ever. Yes, I do, but I don't want to play my game on it. Someone in the comments of that video said something like same as I don't wanna do my use my washing machine as a toilet or something like that. Like I have one, but I don't want to use it for that fucking purpose.
I think more relevant here is like I don't want to like bring my laptop into the bathroom with me, like just to.
There was also that one
internet
guy that
activities.
came up to like this. He came over to the stand. He was like, "Is this an April Fool's joke or something like that?"
Yes, what a legend. And the guy was so confident about it though as well. He's like, "It's coming to," like he's getting ready for them to cheer about it. Like he knows they're gonna cheer so hard. Like yes, they're gonna love this. Here we go. I'm about to.
He's just staring at them.
It is going to be on mobile, guys.
We're just like,
yeah, go on, cheer. No, oh shit. Boo. How do you not know your players? How do you not know? Money. That's what they care about.
Yeah.
Hell. Can't stand it.
I hope video games die. I hope video games die and we all regress back to Doom.
Games that die, but this whole like this fucking shitty. Let me find a tweet right on Twitter that one of my friends tweeted like the other day because it was really it kind of summed it up. Let me find that while you guys.
It's like we have a whole fucking.
Here it is. Okay, so. A guy the other day, shouts to Dave K here. He said, "Isn't it sad how kids today are going to grow up reminiscing about microtransaction stores posing as games?" I was like, "Yeah, it's just like something the whole EA shit, and it's all about money now and extra payments and trying to scam you out for a fucking like con you out for a half-ass game just to bleed more money out of you. I miss the old days where you just buy a fucking console, you buy a game, and that's it." And you fucking play that game till you die, and you still have the game in the cupboard today because it fucking built to last. I miss the old days. Back in my day.
And that's what's shitty about it, like, because the problem is, the kids' minds are always so fucking exploitable, right? As soon as they see something like they're just gonna keep doing it over and over again. That's why fucking mobile games are like, you know, everyone's always...
Freemium shit.
Okay, kids, who likes Fortnite?
Yeah, it's like mobile freemium games and grinding and like having to just play the same monotonous shit over and over to get your level up and stuff. The kids love that because yeah, like you said, they like doing the same shit repetitively. So it's made for them, and because they're such young, innocent children who they're ignorant to the world and they have young minds.
Yeah. They don't know what a scam is yet. They haven't been taught yet, most likely.
Easily influenced and convinced and manipulated and exploited, and that's exactly what they keep fucking doing. And
yeah, what's shitty is that, like, when they grow up and they don't get told about, like, how fucking shitty it is, they're going to do the same thing. Like, let's say if they become a game developer, like, when they're adult, they're going to do the same shit. It's going to be a fucking...
It's about passion. It's about passion.
Yeah, make a game with effort.
Make a game.
That's what Suck is about. It sucks about effort. If we have any kind of theme running.
Memes,
effort. Video games, effort. Content, effort.
Yes.
Care about what you're doing or don't do it.
If you have a different motive that gets in the way of effort and entertain, the want to entertain or effort, then or passion, then you're doing it for the wrong reason. If it's money or anything else, if there's any other motive or motivation that gets in the way, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that, really.
If you don't want to do it, then you shouldn't do it.
Unfoot. Yeah. Non-foot. Yeah.
Effortant.
There's that.
Yeah, video games are sad. I haven't played a modern title in years now.
There's another good question from chat. Other than Doom Guy, of course, who would you want to see in Smash Bros?
Doom the Robot, obviously.
Yeah, Doom the Robot. He just takes up the entire stage.
Yeah, and you should see me coming, just swinging my fucking webcam around and swinging it.
This time it's real DLC.
Yeah. Get that on the fighter pass. This is leaked from Smash Brothers, right? You fucking.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's the leak. Anyways, actually, speaking of Smash Brothers, there's a leak going around. Someone actually because right now that you can download the game and pre-order it and download it, but you can't play it yet until the game actually comes out.
Yeah.
Someone has actually fucking hacked it so that they can get into the menus.
Smash fans are rabid animals.
What is wrong with these people? Why would you fuck around with a game to fucking spoil it? Just wait, you fucking impatient child.
It's pretty bad.
Child that somehow knows how to hack shit. You child genius child.
I honestly can't stand Smash fans. Hardcore,
I see
break your grandma for it. Smash
I
fans.
See them shitting all over the dude who's announcing the characters and shit, and they keep shitting all over him for not putting the character that they want. It's dude, what is wrong with you? Little children, fucking having a riot over this poor dude.
I want Goku!
I want this character! So it's fucking throwing their shit at him, like literally shitting in their hand and throwing it at the dude.
Yeah.
All solid.
Bugs Bunny.
Okay, I'll ask the question. Waluigi, of course. Is he going to be in it yet?
He's still an assist trophy.
They might add him. Was there not like an article or something that said they might add Waluigi
I don't know.
or something? I think I saw something. Oh, you don't know.
Yeah, but many people can make articles and say whoever gets the fuck. Like, it's all assumption. That's all it is.
Steve.
Yeah,
Steve from Minecraft.
internet journalism is so shoddy nowadays that like you could just upload anything, and like if people see the title when they're scrolling through Google, like, oh, it's Goku, SpongeBob is in Smash Bros.
Oh my God, SpongeBob what? Really? Oh my God, Laser! You heard it here first, folks. SpongeBob in Smash.
From Google title to word of mouth, and then retardation.
Exactly. Yeah.
Honestly, it's kind of hard to.
CJ
like...
for Smash. Big Smoke for Smash.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I kind of blame Nintendo because they keep falling to this shit every time when it comes to like the actual.
Big
leaks.
Smoke picks the right house. He's holding the bat.
Because like every single time something gets leaked out, it's always Nintendo.
Grinch.
Yeah, the Grinch League. That's what it's called. But like,
Yeah.
because every single year this happens, right? They would always load the stuff early. Like back in like I think it was 2015, 2016. They for Smash 4 they put fucking DLC for like 3 new characters in the game, but it wasn't actually like announced yet or anything. They just updated the game so they can announce it beforehand and just start selling it right away. But then fucking because the hackers and shit are like, oh look, do free update. Let's open this shit up. Oh look, Ryu. And they
Totally
just
ruining their whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and they just ruin everybody's fucking like.
And that's the part.
That's
where
what
the
I'm
company
talking
deserves-
about. The
they deserve to
rampancy.
announce it.
Like
Yeah.
Nintendo
no
keeps
Smash
doing
Bros.
this shit
fan.
over and over
They
again,
can't wait.
expecting that like nobody's gonna like leak anything, but like they just keep doing it over and over again.
It's fucking sick.
They have way too much trust in their man children. Is what you're trying to
Yeah,
say, basically.
Nintendo is so kind to the people with what they make, and the people just like fucking it right up, man. Come on, man. I know Nintendo was supposed to be the more family and kids-oriented market than the other two companies, but for fuck's sake, this is pushing it to a whole new level of man children behavior.
Guys, I opened the game. I opened Smash Bros. And I got.
Oh no.
I found Kirby.
Okay. So kind to the people. Yes.
Yeah, it's
They're probably
like
not. I'm probably talking about my arse, and I don't know shit. And they're probably like fucking assholes. Apart from if you want to do gameplay of a Nintendo game on YouTube, then they don't like you for that. If it's copyright related, they don't like that.
yeah.
They
Then,
won't like you for that.
then I put you in a rocket and throw you into the sun.
Remember when Nintendo would strike people's videos for not letting them take money? Exactly. So yeah, if it's video related, you're gonna be in trouble
Yeah,
with
you're
with
done.
the smirky glasses wearing Japanese men in suits.
Mr. Sakurai, or at least who Google says Mr. Sakurai is.
Mm.
You know, you've seen that before, like the big black guy, like shows up. Ow! I actually haven't had a good cough on Suck in a while. That must reflect our professionalism.
We must be doing something right.
I'm kind of glad that Suck has elevated to this level.
We've elevated. We have truly uplifted and transcended our experience. Laser dies on stream. Yeah.
That's our Christmas special. As they just die.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Welcome guys. Hexa and Laser snuff it together on stream for Christmas special. They actually fixed the big black guy Sakurai thing.
Ah, man.
I don't know what that is, so that's for you, basically for you to read.
Yeah. So basically, let me try and explain for
Oh
you.
my god.
Sakurai is like one of the developers of Smash. He's like obviously Japanese, like
I know
an
that.
older
I know
Japanese
that
man.
much.
But when you search his name on Google, instead of him, they showed like this large black man.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Oh, they fixed it. Oh yeah, I remember that.
I'm gonna Google it right now. Hold on.
Yes. Yes, it was this picture of this big fat dude with a big neck. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, Masahiro Sakurai. Let's Google this really quickly.
It, yeah, they did fix it, didn't they? Shit. Oh my god. It's not even like a black dude kind of.
No, it's still there.
Oh no!
It's still there.
Wait, let me search it. Oh fuck. Okay, let me look it up. It's still there. Okay, as well. At least as far as the US and UK are concerned, it's still.
Oh my
there.
god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
How is Google not fixed this yet? Clearly,
the Kirby and Super Smash Bros. Series.
Clearly, Google has had to have catched word of this, or at least Nintendo has caught word of this, and then like Google to fix it.
They could have just been totally oblivious to this. He also led the designer of this dude in 2005 and directed Kid Icarus Uprising in 2012. So I just imagine this fat black dude who looks lazy as fuck, like he don't give a shit, trying to work on these games. It just makes me imagine this.
All right, now I have a scenario. I'm just picturing like multiple Japanese men, like maybe like a dozen or so, like working around like on their laptops.
Boardroom with suits and that, like working.
Like they're in like 20s or 30s, like they're just like communicating each other. And then this like big black guy just like walks in like
in a hoodie.
We're making Smash Bros.
Let's make Smash Bros.
I want Goku.
Oh, well, at least he talks to the people.
Yeah.
Voice of the people. Yeah, Kevin said, just wondering, I know that this image is old, but why is Michael Jackson in it? Look, we're not going to answer that anymore, okay?
We can't.
We can't. We're going to ignore those questions now because we went over it like twice. We can't answer that question. He's just there. I kind of wish he'd drawn something else, like a different celebrity, like Arnold or something. Arnie. That would have been better.
I like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I know, but
it doesn't really fit. But I like it. I like his presence for some reason.
Fit exactly. Just beat it. Yeah, just beat it. That's what we'll say to it. Just joined you, frick. Okay, well, yeah, we got a lot of topics thanks to the chat. So thanks, guys, for giving us suggestions for topics, like questions to provoke a conversation.
Yeah, that's the best part about YouTube. It's the interactivity. Is that
exactly.
It makes it
without it, we only
easier.
had like 3 topics or so to discuss, and we would have been over them in like 20 minutes. So yeah, it's great that the chat gives us, it fuels the podcast. The chat really fuels it. And I think that's the main difference between this podcast and certain other one that we were going to talk about as a topic point.
Oh,
that
right.
Does not use the chat at all for topics. I like that's what I like about this podcast. The chat fuels the debates. And
you're gonna be the head on that topic because I don't really know anything about the events. I haven't really watched you know who in a while.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to get into this, but if we don't have anything else to really go over, we can discuss it because I'm sure the chat probably knows about it. The chat must fucking know something or another. Some people in the chat must know. So there's this channel called H3 Productions, and they did a podcast. I'm not sure if you're aware. Yeah, that's a long story, but I didn't want to get too much into that before. But I thought maybe it'd be a good thing to discuss on the podcast, seeing as we are a podcast and we. You know, it'd be ironic to sort of discuss a different one on our own.
I can more just reflect on what you're saying at this point.
Oh, them.
All I know is that I don't know. Ethan is the sole person he sought out to destroy. I stopped watching them at all after he released the his mobile app, that like mobile game. Was it Ball Rider?
Oh no, did Ethan say the N-word? I mean, yeah, he did, but that's not the problem. No, it's
people of the internet. I'm going to say the N-word.
Oh my god, even an Ethan impression. Laser, the man of so many talents.
I could ruin people by making them sound like... by just sounding like them and make them say terrible stuff.
Every time we bring up some celebrity or YouTuber, you end up doing this like fucking impressions. Like, how long have you been working on that? How the fuck?
That was just...
Oh my god, you know those Peter Griffin videos of the the N-word stuff? You can do the Joe Swanson. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do it.
Oh my god.
Joe Swanson version.
But yeah, I can give you a lot more insight to the whole Ethan Chronicles of what's happened because I've been a long time fan of H3 and a very big fan. I just want to go out on record and say, I don't mean to toot my own horn and boast or anything, but I have listened to every single episode of the H3 podcast all the way through to date. I know that sounds impossible, but when you have a job and you go to and from work and you travel a lot, it's actually quite easy. So yeah. And I've been a fan of his. I said this before the podcast started to Laser, but I think you can divide most of H3's positive fan base before the hate, before the recent thing. You can divide them into 2 main groups, pre-Vape Nation and post-Vape Nation, because after that, it brought in a massive load of viewers. Like, oh, only OGs remember Vape Nation. It's like,
mainstream definitely has to deal some damage to like YouTube channels and like how they're viewed by their old fans.
Damage. It just
damage is a bad word for it. I just mean like it really changes their views.
but that's how I group the most of the fans into. I guess some of the fans are now podcast fans now as well. So since he started that, he got a few more listeners from that who just like him for that. But before the podcast really kicked off, it was pre and post Vape Nation, and I was pre Vape Nation. I've been watching it since early 2015. Since the first video I ever watched was one of his EXEs, because when I did the Tim Rubs one out and I was watching like Grand Illusions videos, that's how I found him with the Windmill EXE of when he used that as a source. And
I remember
then
those
I
too.
found him the DJ Khaled and the Law and Order SVU and all them old ones, like the classic H3 stuff. I've been there since those days, since all that shit, since he had problems with like YouTube sponsors, advertisers, partnerships and shit, when he used to fuck up with this channel and shit. Old stuff. So yeah, I've been watching them since then, and I've watched like everything they've done and listened to all the podcasts, and I've been a staunch defender of Ethan's mistakes, as I know he's a very flawed person, and I can relate to him in some ways, of a guy who won't shut his fucking mouth and keeps saying shit and keeps interrupting people. I know how that feels. But I can also relate to how he's always trying to make people laugh and be funny, even if he's not. He's just trying to be a goof. And, you know, he's not always, but he's just trying so hard to. So I've always defended him a lot with every mistake he's fucked up on. It's like, yeah, I can see what he's done wrong here, but I can see where he's coming from as well. And I don't deny that he made mistakes here, but I have faith in him and I hope he'll do better. But then when the video, and the video, not there's many videos made about it to like clickbait on drama, but the video on H3 that everyone knows, the video, I finally watched it like 2 days ago, because after watching his apology shit in his podcast, and it is a real eye-opener. It really is. I want to talk about that video because about half, so if you don't already know, the video vigilante, which is essentially just the content comp that iDubbbz will never make because they're friends, they wouldn't do it. So I watched it, and it's basically about half of the stuff in it, at least half of it, I was already aware of that Ethan had done. And quite a portion of it as well, mostly just the way he acted in podcasts. I didn't even fucking realize it. And it's like, yeah, there's so many ways he can improve by like, he has a script of like questions to ask guests, but he sticks too close to it. He gets too nervous and he keeps asking questions before the host or before the guest has finished their conversation on a point. He just tries to move them on straight away before the conversation has naturally ended. So he fucks up the flow of the conversations too much. And that's why the ones where he's chilling with friends like Jack and Eric, those are the best ones because he's just hanging out with his mates, having a good time. The ones with the celebrities are usually sometimes the worst because he's just trying to be an interviewer and he's fucking it up so bad and being awkward.
I remember, actually, now that you mention it, I do remember when he was like, he was actually hanging out with DJ Khaled, and like he showed him the DJ Khaled video that he made. He just looks so awkward. Like he looks so like
it looks a bit awkward.
He's about to like shrivel up in his skin.
Like I didn't really feel it back then because I just thought it was the best video ever because it was like full circle because DJ Khaled was like with the top like goof living meme that they had on their channel. It was like the top thing back then. And so when they met him, it was like the channel being completed. It was like full circle, like we can die happy now sort of thing. So I enjoyed it, but I know what you mean. It was kind of awkward, but that's not even a half of it. I'm talking about shit like so in a lot of his podcasts, I didn't even notice like the Jimmy Lee one, fucked up Dennis one, where they had to take him out like through the break, like kick him out and fucking carry on without him. That was kind of fucked at the time, but I was confused. When I first listened to it, I was kind of confused as to why, because I didn't think he was that out of control. He was just like being in character a bit and joking around. And then in the video, he goes over it, and then you realize it's oh so clear as to why, because Ethan had complete control over it, but he felt like he didn't because he wasn't getting his way. And he has this ego and his insecurity, and he tries to assert this control over the guest. And that's why the Bill Burr one was so awkward, because Bill Burr did not know who he was. Whereas a lot of people were either living memes that he brought on, or friends of his who know him somewhat, or people who looked up to him that cut him that slack. But because Bill Burr is already like a big shot, he's a big celebrity and he's a comedian, he's smart, he knows his shit, and he doesn't know who the fuck Ethan is. Like, he's just nobody to him. He just went on his podcast like, who are you? So as soon as he tried it on Bill Burr, like the same tactics of the way he does the interviews, he saw right through it and he didn't take any shit for a second. Like, he really, like when he said you must love your wife and daughter, like, such a dumb thing to say. Oh, I felt that one. Like, I can't deny that was one of the worst fucking podcasts ever. Like, it's such a shame because it's fucking Bill Burr, dude. I'm a fan of his as well. It's great. But my God, was it just basically he exposed Ethan's problems and the way his issues about how he behaves on podcasts and that. So But he did address this in his. Why am I getting so much hate? Oh, that was a terrible title. He shouldn't have said that in the title, because in the actual podcast, he doesn't say that. He doesn't say, why am I getting hate?
It's obviously like a joke on the whole Keemstar thing, but like, yeah, that's a pretty bad way to put it.
He owns up to it in the podcast. He actually does. If you actually listen to it, he does own up that he tries to make it all about the depression and the mental state, which is of course a factor of it, which is fine. But he goes on about it for quite a while. But he does say that he owns up to all the mistakes, the hypocrite shit and the lying and the blah, 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 throwing friends under the bus, blah, blah, blah. And he says, I know all these things are true. I own up to it. I want to be a better person. Like pretty much everything you'd want him to say in an apology, he said in that podcast. Pretty much, it's all there. But the title was pretty like unfortunate. Like, don't say like that. Why is H3 getting so much hate?
Why am I still getting hate?
No, he didn't actually say that. But the title was like that. This is kind of the wrong. But yeah, I just really hope that Ethan works out his shit and actually betters himself, gets the help he needs, fixes himself up, and also changes the format of the way he interviews guests on podcasts as well. It's not just his attitude and his behavior, but it's just the way he sticks too close to his scripts, where he has his prompts with his questions. He keeps
I guess it's back to like the ego thing. Might be like the ego thing again. Like he thinks like his way is like going to be the best way to interview guests and such.
I think it might be because if he doesn't move on with the next question, it will get awkward, or it'll get like the podcast will slack, and he's constantly worried because he's got his anxiety. He's probably constantly thinking in the back of his head, don't let it be shit, don't let it be shit, don't let the podcast go crap. So he's probably like constantly trying to prompt it onwards with a new question.
Oh, absolutely. I know those feelings exactly. Just like being on here, like I'm trying to like I'm trying to let that happen. I'm trying to like don't be bad. Don't let it be bad.
It's in his mind, that's what keeps it fresh and going. But in its own way, it makes it awkward and worse. So you've got to let the guest chat naturally, like we do, like friends hanging out. We might interrupt each other a few times, or I might interrupt both of you all the time, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's just how friends are.
That's how friends are. We do that. But when you're interviewing a guest and you're asking them questions and you want to know more about their work or what do they do, give them a chance. Like let them talk and let them finish naturally and then move on. And then there's the ads. And I never cared about the ads. As a frequent, I've always enjoyed their podcast, but I don't care about the ads. The ads honestly never bothered me that much because they don't like interrupt a conversation. They finish a conversation before they do it. And it doesn't last that long. And he's not boring about it. Like he does kind of try and be funny about it, which is cool. And the other thing was, there was one more thing about it as well. I can't fucking remember right now, but the podcast in general, the politics stuff, when it gets too serious, there was this other realization I had. So number one was the way he acted in a podcast that I didn't realize, and then I had an epiphany upon watching that video about him. The other thing I didn't realize was that Ethan is not a talented comedian like Bill Burr, again, like referring to those people. He's not a comedian. He can't just go up to the mic and tell great jokes that he's rehearsed and planned. His videos were popular, as is said in the video vigilante shit. He says this about him. He's popular for dressing up funny and being funny. He had the confidence to go on camera and make a fool of himself, and it was funny.
Yeah, and like he's discussed that, like he's been like losing that confidence. And he's like,
but that's he is losing that confidence because of his anxiety. But that's not my point. My point is like he can't. His opinion doesn't hold much worth on some political or serious issue because we didn't come to him to listen to that. We came to him to watch him be entertaining and funny.
That's all. Yeah, we don't come for like. If you watch a man like intentionally vape wrong, I'm not gonna trust him with like any kind of political argument at all.
It just made me realize, like, I always loved their content and shit, and I loved everything they do. So when Ethan talks about something, even if he's wrong or misguided, I do enjoy listening to him talking about it because it's like a friend. It's like listening to a friend chat about shit. So I always enjoyed it, never minded it. But it made me realize, like, he's not like a talented comedian. He's just funny for being confident in showing up and being, you know, doing funny shit and doing silly shit.
Yeah, confident in his own skin. Yeah. He's proud of the fupa, the beanies. Yeah,
exactly.
It's all just like body humor.
It really put it into perspective for me about it. I still love their stuff, and I did not unsubscribe at all. Like, I think a lot of the hate they're getting is unwarranted, because especially after he owned up to it and the response that the guy did after the video vigilante shit. After all that's said and done, I don't think he deserves just that much hate. Like, it was extremely awkward between him and his friends. That was about the worst of it that he did. But after all that, it's like, I don't think people should really be shitting on him this hard. Like, oh, fuck you. I think at this point, after he's owned up to his shit and said he'll do better, at this point, your main reason for hating him now after his admittance of apology is just solely because he's only doing the podcast and he's not doing main videos. And that's not a good reason to really hate someone.
Yeah.
It's a reason to unsubscribe, sure, to not be interested anymore. If you don't like the podcast, that's fine. But to say like, oh, Ethan is so bad, I fucking hate, you know, to give him that hate.
If you're not interested, just don't follow it. No, like, belligerence is needed.
And I don't want to hear about fucking money. Like, I don't want to hear about fucking money argument. I don't want to hear about it because it's bullshit. Sure, yeah, they're making tons of bank from the podcast, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. They enjoyed making those original videos, and if they had the confidence and to have it together,
it's just nuts that like these are the kind of people that they've been like insulting and like making those videos on for like the whole time.
That's the one thing. And where people say you became the very thing you made fun of. When I first saw those comments, I was like, what? No, he's fucking not. How could you compare Ethan's stupid, like some of the dumb comments he's made and his mistakes on politics and for, you know, being a bit of a hypocrite sometimes? How can you compare that to fake-ass sex porn prank channels that kiss girls in public and fucking scam?
I think it's like not very descriptive about what they're talking about. I mean, just like
not necessarily that. It's like when he talked about Leafy, like calling him out and trying to talk about the community and shit. When he's trying to call people out, and in that one podcast where he was drunk and he went, "Oh my god, I remember that." Where he's like, "Keep starting scarce. If you don't like what I make, fuck all of you." Like he was with his bros and he's been drunk and he had a cig, and it was that point like in a movie when a couple break up and one of them goes like drinking with their friends and they're just like, "Yeah, fuck that guy, I don't give a shit." When really they don't mean it. They're just being an asshole. They're turning into a jerk to like vent it out. Because that was a pretty awkward. That was like you saw Jack's films there. He was like not saying anything. Like he was trying to play it cool, like because he knew. Like it was all there. It was written all over their faces and the body language, dude. It was all there. You just didn't notice it. But yeah, I really think that I don't lost faith in him. Seriously, I'm not unsubscribing because I still enjoy the podcast all the same. I still enjoy it, and I'll keep downloading it to my phone and listening to it when I go to and from work. It's great. It cuts my travel, man. So I just hope they'll make more shit, and you know, when they came back with that gazebo shit, that new video they made on their main channel, I thought it was fucking brilliant. It was a masterpiece. It was brilliant. So it shows they can still do it. They've got the magic. They just need to fucking get to it. So I won't unsubscribe, and I'm not going to put hate, but I did lose a bit of faith. Like, I lost a bit. It hurt. It hurt when I saw the truth out like that. It kind of hurt.
Well, you heard it here.
Hoping.
So,
he's hoping.
The first thing we need to do if we want to be entertaining, just drink a lot.
Don't be a cunt. Rule number one, don't be a cunt, okay? Just don't be a cunt.
That's
fucking be
much
a
easier
cunt.
said than done, but yeah, don't be a cunt.
It's easy. Just don't be a cunt. Like, sure, if we're famous, people are going to be like, oh, look at Hexer. He keeps interrupting his friends. He's such an asshole. Like, if that's the worst I can do, then I'll fucking take it because I ain't throwing no friends under the bus. Hey, Laser, if you get caught in some political shit, I'm going to stick up for you, okay? Just remember that.
I appreciate that. And everyone here appreciates that too because now it's cemented in stone.
If you say the N-word and people like try and call you a Nazi and shit, I'm like, right, this is official statement. Laser is a good man, okay? He just likes saying mean, silly words and sounding like funny man and funny noises.
Trust me, Laser. Look, I'm gonna beat up everybody that makes fun of you, okay?
We are best friends. We're trying to appear like the most fucking virtuous fucking Look, listen, chat. Look, we're his best friend, and we would never do anything to this.
Yeah, and they definitely appreciate something like, you know, around Christmas.
I would go up to the bus, right? Halt the bus, go in there, tell the bus driver to stop driving, thank him, of course, because you've got to do that, and then pull Laser away from the bus and take him home and give him a drink. That's how far from throwing him under the bus I would be, you know, just metaphorically. So there you go. Hope that puts into perspective for you guys.
Yeah, that does mean a lot hearing that. And now it's cemented in stone in the video.
I know I talk a lot and I interrupt everybody because I have so much to say, but I do love you guys. And we are tight. We are the crew.
I can't wait to replay this segment multiple times to try and get it to mean something.
It's like fucking crying and looking up at pictures of us and replaying this segment over and over.
I have like a photo album of just profile pictures.
Like all the audio files of our sound bites of us saying all this nice stuff about you. Oh, Laser. His heart's gonna grow 3 sizes this Christmas. Oh man, that would be a cool video. Like what you did with the skeletons. Just It's like a Grinch thing for Halloween. Is basically what you did. So you could do like a similar thing for Christmas. And it has to be in rhyme. It has to all be in rhyme.
I like Christmas. I cannot do anything like that. I love Christmas.
Fair enough. Christmas is too good to be Grinch. Okay.
Let's take another look at this chat because it's a pretty good point here.
69-part documentary by Shane Dawson.
I don't watch any of Shane's stuff. I think he's like, hasn't he tried to turn around or something?
he's tried to like with that documentary shit. He's tried to like you know that image of him like with his old face and his new like gritty looking fucking face on the other side. He's trying to be like all serious and fucking hard and all that shit. I've never watched him. I never used to watch him. The only time I watched him was when he was actually on the H3 podcast.
He did straight up like steal Dirt Plant anyway.
Oh God, really?
Yeah,
that was a classic, man. Never forget who made that shit, man. Love that guy.
Yeah. All right. When all this here done, Taylor's conversation, Doom the Robot can join rather than be silent. Seeing how shitty a lot of companies are right now, how about this? If you were the lead designer at a big game company, what would your idea be for a new game that could actually be playable?
Okay.
All right, John, you want to take this one?
Okay. Listen.
Again.
Ready for this? Ready for this? Doom 2.
Oh, I'd buy that. Actually, no, I'd probably legally download it, but don't tell anybody.
Okay, obviously, don't be a fag and put fucking microtransactions and all the other bullshit like we talked about earlier.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say like DLC isn't all bad if you do it right. Like there's these memes that like break it down really cool, like a burger. Have you seen these memes of like burger, the ingredients, the cheese, the bun, the meat, the lettuce, the tomato, and it's like the drink and the fries that come with it is supposed to be the DLC, but instead these days the games are just like the burger and they just give you 2 buns and the fucking meat is the DLC now. And
if DLC actually gives you like more game content, I think I hate really saying it, but some of the more extreme Destiny packs have done this before, where they like actually put like more campaigns into it. Like that's fine. Like say let's do some old comparisons here. Like say Doom 2 is like the main game, that's like $10 or so, and then Final Doom is like DLC.
Well, they did it with the first Doom, though, didn't they? Because they had the 3 episodes, and then they made that 4th episode, like, to make Ultimate Doom. That was supposed to be, like, a bonus. I guess it wasn't called DLC back then, but it was, like, a bonus episode made later on for the original Doom, right? So they basically did do that. And that's how you should do. This is how DLC should be, okay? It's not to make a half-assed, unfinished game to release it early to make money, and then DLC to finish it. DLC should be make a full game that's finished and actually complete a whole game, release it, then if you want to make DLC is just extra shit that adds to the original game. That's what it should be.
Exactly.
It shouldn't be part of the game that was unfinished. That's bullshit. Imagine if you did that for school, we have to write an essay or some shit. Just write half of it and go, okay, I'll give you the rest later. That's DLC. Bullshit. Extra credit? That's not extra credit. That's it though. That's the analogy. So you can't get extra credit for just finishing the fucking essay, you cunt. You make extra for the extra credit. That's how DLC should work.
You need an actual game to have like more content for the game.
Like ranty and shit. Arrow just posted an Imgur link or Imgur or what the fuck.
Oh my god, this is great.
Oh my god, it's us! It's literally us! Oh my god, that's brilliant. Put it on the stream so everyone can see.
Okay.
Put it on there.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Why am I bald?
Because I can imagine you balding at the sides. I can imagine you like receding. I can just imagine it.
Why?
It works.
Why could you imagine it?
I don't know.
I have better hair than all of you.
Kind of guy that.
I actually haven't seen your hair. You're just wearing the stupid hat all the time.
I know, but my hair wouldn't. No. Come on, put it on the stream. I want to see it.
Give me a
second.
second.
So good. Everyone needs to see this.
Bald.
Bald. You're not bald. You're just receding. You've still got hair on the head.
I can't even see
completely. It's not Dwayne Johnson bald. Okay, relax.
It looks pretty bald.
It's not bald. It's fucking.
You're not bald.
Comb over looking ass. Oh man. No, don't do that. Here's another topic. If you guys ever become bald, like anyone in the chat who's getting old, right? You're getting in your 30s or something. Here's an advice to all people who are balding. Don't fucking do that bullshit. Don't try and retain the Homer Simpson hairs that you have left. Just shave it all off, man. If I go bald, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shave the motherfucker off and just wear a hat. It's what Nostalgia Critic did. It's what damn near every cool bald guy did. They just fucking went just shaved all the shit off and then just
all or nothing, basically.
Don't try and comb over and fucking all that. It looks disgusting.
You gotta own it. You gotta own the bald.
Yeah, just own the bald. And those who owned the bald did own it. I mean, look at The Rock. Look at Steve Austin. Look at other bald. Look at Laser Ink here in this picture. He's rocking it.
I don't own the bald. I don't. Not
bald.
Own
the receding.
You own the receding.
Do you have an LG monitor, Laser?
LG. I don't believe so.
He needs to get one now.
Okay.
No, he needs to get one now. That's the law. I have that microphone that he's got, the Blue Yeti. I actually do have that.
Yeah, it actually is my microphone, the one that's right here.
Oh, nice. I guess that works then. So you're gonna have to change my microphone. I know it's like a radio podcast mic, but you need to make mine a Yeti as well because that's what I've got. But it is
make,
on an arm.
make everyone's
It is
mic a
on an arm.
Yeti. Why not?
No. My one is actually on an arm. It's not on the. I've got the stand here, but it's actually on the arm. So that's accurate.
No,
we're close, guys.
Mine still is on the stand right here.
It's so accurate. The scout is John. Oh my god, it's so fitting. It fucking works, man. Wait, Laser doesn't. Yeah, he does, didn't you?
I do.
You had a beard. Yeah, he had a beard at one point.
I just shave like
it needs
infrequently.
To be more blonde. You need to make the hair blonde. Can you do that?
Why do people think I'm so blonde? I'm not that blonde.
You are.
I'm not.
You haven't got brown hair like this, dude.
Yeah.
Your hair's like blonde.
It's not that. It's a little bit. It's just a little bit lighter than that.
No, it is much lighter.
It is not much lighter. Shut up,
dude.
I'm not like solid yellow.
We found his insecurity when he's like, "No, shut up."
Shut up. Here's not you.
There's nothing wrong with being blonde, Laser. I'm blonde. I'm dark blonde. I used to be a lot light when I was little, but as I grew up, it darkens. So just if you saw me now, you'd say my hair is brown, but it's not. It's like
I haven't even seen your hair.
Shit blonde
at all.
Yeah.
We gotta do that exposing eventually.
Exit is cool. I'm only cool because I've got the hat. That's what makes me so cool is the hat. I love the hat, and I like how it's kind of tatted because like all the raging and fucking freaking out and shit. It's like fucking throw my hat and stamped on it enough times that it looks tatted. That works for me. I like that. Laser isn't. Oh my god. No, stop it. Yeah, and I like the gloves. Nice touch. I'm the spy. I like that. Yeah, this is great stuff. This is what we were talking about. Like, not necessarily a round table, but us three around a table.
Yeah, this is basically like what we're talking about. It's just guys hanging out, all wearing headsets, all like with their own microphones. Apparently, we can't just talk to each other in one microphone.
No, we have to all talk in microphones, even though we're all in the same room.
Yeah,
it works.
Yeah, well, thank you, Arrow. That's actually pretty great.
Very, very nice. Yeah.
What were we even talking about?
We just need we need source filmmaker videos, like animated fucking funny videos of us as the characters doing shit. We can lend our voices for voice acting. We could do it.
What were we even talking about at that point? This is like throwing me off so bad.
Well, we did miss a bit though. I want to go back to like the H3 thing. We're not going to talk about him anymore. Don't worry. But I mean, something I was going to talk about after that. The guy who made the video Vigilante, I think his name is Gokanaru or something. I watched a bit of his stuff, and he has like some sketch comedy like that. And I was saying to Laser before we started the stream, you see like Filthy Frank and iDubbbz and all those people, they're sort of, you know, most of them are like either quit or they're not really making that stuff anymore. I think it's kind of time for a new generation, like a new wave of those kind of people, you know, that make this really edgy and offensive and crazy, ridiculous sketches content and just ballsy, like jackass kind of do stuff, or just funny sketches, them doing crazy shit. And I'm not saying that guy who made that video will be the next, but it's like those kind of people. You sort of see the potential in them that they could be the next, the next Frank or the next iDubbbz or something. Just the next people in the face of that name. And I was gonna say, I don't want to like again with the fucking sucking you off Laser like earlier, but the videos you make, if you keep doing shit like that, I could see you like you could be the next Frankie. You got the shades, you got like the confidence to go on camera and act like a fool and be crazy.
Yeah, I do want to make it a time. I know the appeal for Filthy Frank was just that he was doing something that like no one else was doing. Like he wasn't really trying to like appeal to any certain like formula, any kind of old YouTube formula. He just like crazy, let's go to the park, let's record us doing stuff, let's babble incoherently, and then that's it.
Fucking put it out there. Yeah.
We edit it with some like free, like some no copyright sounds, rap songs, and that's it.
Yeah. Like I said last time, I think Frank jumped. Yeah. So that's the thing. Frank got off Joji got off at the right time. He wanted to focus on music, but he also didn't want to do Frank anymore because it jumped off at the right time just before YouTube really started being like how do I put it, like
shit,
just but like cracking right down on anyone who tries to have fun. Like no fun allowed, like none of this edgy content, you're banned, you're demonetized, you're fucking rip your channel and all this.
As much as I want him to come back, I'm glad he's like treating his mental state right, because that's the thing. You just see comments all over the internet that really don't care about like what he's feeling or like how it's like treating him, and they say I want Frank to come back and say the N-word or like something like that.
I think there's two things that factor into that. Number one, people talk about mental illness so fucking much on YouTube now. I've been suffering from depression recently and anxiety. Like, fucking everyone's anxiety. I feel like I'm the only fucking person.
Filthy Frank's like the one that made fun of that too, which is pretty crazy. Like, he has to drop out because of the same thing.
Both YouTubers and people I know on social media who aren't famous, it's like everyone keeps fucking saying, I feel like I'm the only person my age who I know I'm not socially anxiety. Like, I haven't got this shit. I feel like the only motherfucker who ain't got it. Why is everybody anxious and depressed these days? It's bullshit.
I'm not gonna pretend that I'm like just it's all sunshine and rainbows over here. I've had like my sad spells, but like I think people just like take it to too much extremes. Like they like I don't know, like they drop like a quarter or something, and then like they
make a meme about how relatable it is that they have a social life or something that they don't like going out with their friends because they like it when plans are cancelled. Oh, so relatable. I'm so emo.
What?
I'm so depressed.
That's sad.
Guys, just fuck it. So that's number one.
It's just like
sick of YouTubers going on and on about them.
It's hyperbole. I think that's really the whole thing.
When someone brings it up, they're like, "Oh, it's bullshit," because they've heard it all before. So as soon as a YouTuber says, "Oh, I've been really under the weather in mental state recently," everyone's just like, "Boo, bullshit! Just give us content." They're not going to buy it because everyone says the same thing.
I don't think you're going to be perfect in the head if you're the kind of guy that's going to dance around in a pink morph suit in the streets of Japan or anything. Like, I'm pretty sure I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
That's why you just you always just need to not ever like the thing about social media, just don't post what's going on in your life because at the end of the day, no one really gets.
No shit. Bring back Joji vlogs. He'll come back someday. Yeah.
Bring back the people who re-upload Joji vlogs because they think he's hot.
Yeah, that as well. But I think, and the second reason was also people don't want to know. People don't care because it's free content. People just want to. People are very selfish and entitled. A lot of YouTubers, fans, as a whole, are very entitled. They don't understand what it takes to make all this crazy shit. They see a funny video, it's like, this is a funny thing for us. Free content. They don't realize the effort that it takes to make it, produce it, put it out for free. Basically for free. Cause they're not getting monetary shit from it, but they don't. Yeah. It doesn't. They don't. The viewers don't pay to watch it, basically. So, and there's that, and people don't realize just how lucky and fortunate they are to get all this free shit at their disposal. So and they be begging and demanding people to keep giving them this free shit. Just keep fucking chucking it down my eyes and my throat. Just pump me full of content, please. More. Like,
yeah.
It's like
oh God,
when he
yes.
went to hell when he's eating the donuts. It's like that. I'm more. Can't believe it. He's still eating them. It's like that. They consume so much entertainment and they just demand more all the time. Hungry for more. But you got to realize how difficult it can be to keep that shit up, especially in Frank's case or Joji's case rather. But yeah, he wanted to focus on his music, so there's that as well. So it's all for the best, really. But he ducked out at the right time because there's no way he would have been able to. If he wanted to carry Filthy Frank on, I don't think it would have been quite the same today because YouTube would have fucked up his channel. He would have restricted the fuck out of him, and he wouldn't be able to do the same thing, I think, as he used to do.
I don't know. I remember YouTube was trying to get kind of heavy with the regulation and stuff. While he was it was near the end of his channel, but they didn't. They never really hit him that hard. I think he started easing it up too, and it was kind of noticeable. So I'm guessing that's harsh, yeah. Of course, he's gonna duck out because of that.
Never want to do that. Never want to. You get the seal of guarantee on these 3 channels, guys. We are never gonna stop saying fuck, cunt, bitch, shit, prick, piece of shit.
YouTube will have to lobotomize me first.
Actually, Susan would have to come to his house and stick it in his brain and remove the piece of his brain that allows him to be an individual free thinker, okay, before we start fucking softening up our content.
At that point, we're going to be in a fucking dystopian universe at that point.
God, and just that would be terrible. Just every YouTuber just sitting here with their Blue Yetis in their soundproof basement or something. Make a funny noise. I'm sorry, but funny noises don't adhere to the YouTube guidelines.
Oh, that actually scares me. Everyone talks about this dystopian future style, it's all fucking scary, like a horror thing. The way I see it is fucking the way YouTube is, the way internet is, and political correctness and shit. That's my idea of a dystopian future where people just are forced to be clean and one certain way, and nobody can be an individual free thinker or interesting or edgy or offensive or human. It takes away their humanity and their soul to not be an entertaining weirdo,
That's what makes life fun, is that people are different. That one episode of SpongeBob where Squidward finally goes into Tentacle Acres or whatever, and he has so many people that are just like him. They all buy the canned bread. They do the jazzercise glasses, and he gets so bored with it because it's just like him, because his life is just boring. in anyone's life, if they do it for long enough, is just boring. So there has to be some kind of mix, and that's what YouTube is just trying to remove, and it's painful.
The other thing I wanted to mention was that YouTube didn't just crack down on people just being fucking fun, but because they care about money and TV so much, they want to be TV. Now it's all fucking TV networks of fucking vloggers now.
Yeah, that's the entirety of the trending section.
Yeah, the trending basically. Yeah, it's all just fucking trying to be TV. I don't want to know about the fucking Jimmys and their late night shows.
The Jimmys. I never thought about it like that.
Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Cockcast, fucking
Jimmy Corbin, just
Jimmy Orange Man, bad drunk fucking laughter erupts fucking in the studio. I don't care. I don't want to know about it. Broadcast yourself, not broadcast CBS, NBN, SBC, fuck my ass, fucking BRB, I'm gonna kill myself, hang my neck in a news PC. I don't care, okay? I don't care about the news stations. There's a reason why we all flock to the internet and we don't watch TV anymore. And YouTube's trying to bring TV to the YouTube. We don't want it. Fuck off.
YouTube.
Fuck off.
Yeah, then TV's bringing YouTube to TV.
What? Yeah. But it's just all money. It's because YouTube, Susan, they just want money. They want that fucking money. They're a business at the end of the day, and they just want to profit. They don't give a fuck about...
If your company can, like, actually hurt people so bad that, like... Well, first of all, if they let you in, like, while you're in, like, a state of mental corruption...
by Susan Wojcicki, CEO.
if you could, like...
For violating the guidelines.
You can't let in anyone under the sun, like, with any kind of mental condition whatsoever into your site, and then try to restrict them to the point, like, they are... Because then your headquarters will get shot up.
Oh god, no! Don't go on about that shit again. Not again. I think we brought it out in a previous podcast.
Maybe not the previous one, but like one of the old ones. I think it's just crazy. Like the reaction was mostly positive to a shooting of a workplace.
Up, I can't. I'm not gonna say you can't blame them, but it was fucked up that people just were like, "Yay, kill him!" But
yeah, maybe now they get it. Like they're not gonna get it if someone just rushes in and shoots someone. That doesn't make any kind of point.
That's not gonna help. It's not gonna help. Don't do that, man. Don't, guys. If you're listening to chat and you want to shoot up YouTube headquarters, please don't do that.
You shoot yourself first.
Because I've encouraged people to not do that. Don't do that. Yeah. It's just like the whole, and it's not going to change either. Like that's why people always get nostalgic for old YouTube and that fucking Sound System Dreamscape song, because it's a time where YouTube was just like funny, low quality home videos where any old loser in their basement could just make a silly video of them falling off a chair or raging fat guy at a game or something, and people love it. And videos went viral, and it's, even though there wasn't much on there in terms of what you wanted to see, like TV shows, anime, cartoons.
Yeah, what was on there was worth it though. Much. That's the point.
It was like pixelated garbage, but it was great stuff. It was fun. It was a fun time. Broadcast yourself. I miss that slogan, and there's a reason why they fucking dropped it, because they don't care about yourself. They don't care about you. They care about them. Me. Broadcast us into more money. Money. Fucking, it gets me so riled up. I know I get into these heated rants about it, but once I get into it, there's no stopping me. My mouth just goes, I'm fucking off.
Do you guys think there's actually a good substitute for YouTube? We watched VidMe drop off.
We tried. I tried my fucking best to promote VidMe as much as possible. I'll never forget that when I made that silly video that was like promoting it over the top, they put it on their featured page. How fucking cool was that?
Oh, and
it got like 3,000 views,
wow,
which was massive for VidMe.
Yeah, that's big for VidMe.
Got like a few views, like 10, 20 views. I got 3,000. So it was pretty massive. It was on like the home page. It was picked by the team. I'll never forget that. And I had my heart for them. I supported them in every way I could. I like shielded the fuck out of them to try and get people to move. But alas, it just wasn't enough. They were too small and creator friendly. Not enough people will move. It's the hive mentality as well. No matter how shitty YouTube gets, the majority of people are not like us. We're not like we're looking for an alternative to jump ship. They don't give a shit. The majority of YouTube viewers just listen to music videos and shit, and fucking they don't care. Oh, I don't want to leave YouTube. That's where everybody is.
Get better. Okay, Despacito time.
Yeah, and if there is an alternative that stands up for them, like VidMe, some people who are really adamant and activist about it, like we were, like activists, were like, we don't want, what do we want? YouTube alternative, where do we want it now? So people who are really passionate about there being a different alternative to YouTube will make a VidMe account, will try this new site.
And will bog the servers down enough to where they can't handle it or afford to keep them up.
And that as well. But I mean, like, only the people who really care that much about fuck YouTube and all that will actually make the effort.
Let's be real here. There is no site that is currently up that can handle the intake that YouTube currently has.
That too. That's another valid point. But my point was just the fact that the majority of YouTube users just can't be asked to move to somewhere and start a new empire.
I'm just thinking, like, if YouTube, like, messes up so bad that it wakes, like, so many people up that they just end up having to move, they have to jump ship. And no site's going to be able to handle that.
Yeah, the only sites will handle that. Yeah, exactly. Even if there was, the only way it'd work is like PewDiePie and fucking JonTron and shit all moved there straight away, deleted their YouTube channels and started a channel on some other site and did refuse to do anything on YouTube. That's the only way we'd get people. But then it would just be like their website. Because if it was just
that would require JonTron to do videos in the first place.
Yeah, that too. But I mean, like, if it's just one or two popular YouTubers that move to another site, it still wouldn't work, even if the traffic could be handled, because then people would just watch the site for them. It'd be like their website. It wouldn't be used for anything else. That's the problem. YouTube is such a vast and varied place, full of people and different stuff. It's almost impossible for, number one, another site to compete with them and financially stabilize themselves. Number two, to handle all the traffic. And number three, to host that much variety, to get people to get off their arse and actually bring all this different stuff to the table, excluding the fucking CBS, MNSBC, fucking News Hang Yourself networks.
And I'm sure there's like some kind of like conspiracy that they're like blocking like advertisements to other video platforms or something.
Rustling my jimmies, am I right, guys? Fucking hell.
Oh my god. Well, I'm sure like
fucking jimmies
I'm sure they just like solve VidMe or something. This is just like conspiracy. I'm sure they solve VidMe and just like, okay, let's just drop our sack on them and just like
I don't know.
We're gonna see like how many they can hold before their servers get full.
I don't want to think that YouTube are that nasty that they try to, because I don't think I think YouTube just laughed. If they knew VidMe existed, they were just laughing at them, because it's like a little kid coming up to a big school bully and like tapping him on the knee.
Well, I like Keemstar's like comparison, like how people are telling him to switch to VidMe. And, like he said, like just because like the Madison Square Garden is gonna play me doesn't mean I'm gonna go to some 5-year-old's birthday party.
Yeah, I remember seeing that and I was mad. I was like, fuck you, Keemstar, I don't give a shit. VidMe is awesome. But he was right. He's always, that's the thing about Keemstar. I don't like him, but he's always fucking right.
Yeah.
Like,
why are you right?
Stop being so correct. For fuck's sake. That's why I follow him on Twitter. Like, I don't particularly like him that much, but he's right. He's always right. Stop it. Stop being so true and correct, you bastard. Anyway.
I muted the mic.
But yeah, I don't think YouTube there was some conspiracy like YouTube was trying to shut down VidMe, because they don't need to. They didn't need to do anything. Just laugh and let them fail. Like, they're too big. They probably weren't worried at all, honestly.
YouTube's way too big to like let anything happen to it.
And the other thing is, YouTube not only is too big, I don't think they care. Even if VidMe did rise up against them, or any other site for that matter, I don't think they care. Because let's not forget, YouTube keeps shitting themselves with layouts, and they clearly don't give a fuck about the site. They just want to make money. And there's a stat somewhere, like Google makes loads of money, but the company, when they own YouTube, they barely make any money off of YouTube.
I thought YouTube never made any money. I thought it like lost money every year.
Apparently for the company, for Google and the CEOs and shit, they don't actually make barely any of their fucking their shit is made from YouTube. So they don't really care about YouTube. That's why they don't give a fuck about anybody, because they're not making money from here. Even with all the fucking news networks and the fucking music, that's why they're starting up that fucking, oh god, here's another topic for you guys. YouTube Music. Oh my god. When I go on the anyone who knows London, you know, the tube, the London Underground, and there's all the adverts and the walkways. I go to work and I'm going through the tube. There's this one particular place at King's Cross at Pancras, right, where you go from one line to the next and you're walking through these long tunnels. And there's this one bit where there's all these adverts, but they always put the same fucking thing on there like 10 times. I don't know why. One time it was EasyJet, and it was just orange adverts everywhere. I'm like, why the fuck is this all the same thing? And this time, the other day, it was all YouTube Music. Like, oh, Stormzy is going to be there. And this band you've never heard of is going to be there. And like, it wasn't Stormzy, but it was like his album or something is going to be there and shit. It's like, but why are you doing this when we can just get it on YouTube already? Like, all the music ever is on YouTube already. It's so stupid. They're just trying to, like, nobody's going to want to move to some new YouTube division.
Do you want to listen to music for free or listen to music not for free?
Exactly. Yeah. YouTube Red. Oh, yeah, there's that pay to get punched in the face analogy that I made back in one of my earlier streams. Yeah. I remember
just
that.
Use ad blocker. That's literally you can.
Yeah, everyone uses ad block at this point. If you don't, then you're just so fucking basic knowledge.
Exactly. Thank you, John. You're just like the pirate that we all love. So many people complained about TikTok ads on YouTube. I didn't even know they existed because I've been using
I
AdBlock
knew
for
that.
years.
I knew they did because I just have it on mobile, and there's like no real good way to use it on an iPhone.
I never used YouTube on my phone because I don't like having my data being eaten up in a split second by pressing play on a video.
Well, yeah.
You can't fucking see anything on your phone screen. I don't know how people can actually watch that.
Yeah, I don't do that.
For me, it's just like I can't see shit when I watch YouTube on my phone. I just can't.
Yeah, it's not the best. Mobile for most things. Diablo, please take notes. Mobile for most things just sucks. Just don't use it.
It gets by. It's just something I can use.
The only reason why everyone fucking uses like shit on their phones because it's like ease of use, right? It's like quality.
Yeah, it's accessible
ease
to
of
your
access.
pocket wherever you go. Yeah, wherever you are. But it's infinitely better on a fucking PC. I mean, come on.
Yeah, easily. Why am I not streaming on my phone? Do you know they can just let YouTube lets you just stream from your phone, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It'd be like fucking 360p.
Just record. Yeah, just record from your phone or stream from your phone. Like just ridiculous stuff. Like I'm pretty sure like all live streaming is gonna be mobile by 20x.
20x. 20x. Just a foreseeable year within the next century. Yes, 20x.
It's just crazy how much they're trying to appeal to like the dumbasses. That's how I call like the dumbasses.
The dumbass, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
just thinking
the
about
dumbass.
your typical valley girl who's using Facebook Live on her phone. You know that Facebook Live shit that only normies use, where they get their phone and they record themselves in live. Hey, my 100,000 friends on Facebook who don't actually know me, I'm live and I'm just talking.
I'm going to the store. What should I buy, guys?
Off with that, man. And we're a league of people who would be criticized from the generation above us, saying, "Oh, why do people watch you just sit there playing video games all day?" But now we're criticizing people who are just like infinitely worse because they do nothing but just video themselves doing literally nothing, just talking about their day. What the fuck? It's bullshit. This vlogging shit. Like, oh my god, come on. Like some vlogs, okay, don't get me wrong. Like some vlogs, if they're going cool places and doing cool shit, then they've got something to show other than their face, right? But these people who like document their daily life and vlogging is what they do. They've got nothing to show for it. Like, what the fuck?
It's like the I pooped today shirt, but in video form.
Yeah, it's an entire 10-minute fucking stream or something.
that's the stupidest thing. Like I couldn't imagine just streaming for 10 minutes time to be like, that happened. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, because think about it, how long do you think people can fucking keep going with this shit? Like, I mean, I don't imagine anyone streaming for 18 hours.
They have to. If you mean like vlogging and shit, well, they have to because it's how they make their fucking revenue. So they vlog themselves every day about what the fuck it is they're doing. Okay, here's me getting up for breakfast, guys. Here's me going to work. Here's me going home. Here's me going to sleep. Okay, tune in for more vlogs. Stay tuned.
I'm going to sleep.
Stay tuned for more vlogs.
I'm gonna edit this in my bed. On my phone.
Oh no, Vegas Mobile.
Oh god.
Oh god, could you imagine? Oh,
could you just imagine how many times it crashed on a phone?
Unfortunately, Vegas Mobile has stopped. You know, Android phones love telling you how shit has stopped for no fucking reason. Oh my god, I don't even want to know what Vegas would be like on a phone. Dude, you wouldn't be able to open it. You just keep trying to open it. It keeps fucking crashing when you open it. You can't even download the app from the App Store.
Unfortunately, the Vegas download has stopped.
Yeah, can't even download it. Oh Jesus! And it will cost like $2,000 or some bullshit. I saw like Black Friday deal. Like I get pop-ups on my computer from my Vegases. Black Friday sale only $300 for the new Vegas.
That doesn't help much.
Okay. Great. Cool. Well, they're cheeky, aren't they?
I've stopped buying new versions of Sony Vegas. I'm happy with 12. Let me just keep 12. Stop sending me advertisements. And that's it.
If you're sick of the adverts that pop up when you open Vegas, there's an option in preferences, preferences, and then it's one of the third or fourth checkbox down. Inform me about Sony products and blah.
Oh, wow, I'm retarded.
Untick that and you won't get Sony Net Notify every time you open Vegas.
Ugh.
I get these pop-ups without opening it. It's weird. I get these pop-ups in the corner of my monitor screen. I don't know how to get rid of them yet.
Okay.
But yeah, it's that. But it always informs me that Vegas 16 is out. That's all it ever is. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't like
hundreds of dollars.
It's fucking Magics, in all honesty. I want Sony back.
Oh, really?
I still call it Sony Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so? Wait, what's your reasoning for that?
It's just that like I had 13. That was when they switched to Magix, right?
I'm using it as well. No, Magix was 14. Yeah, 14 was the first one where it wasn't Sony.
All right, maybe it's 13 then 14. Okay, so I had 13.
13 was the last Sony one, basically.
Yeah, so I had 13. I switched to 14 like briefly. I could never keep the thing open for 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I think that depends on PC to PC, though. I don't think it's that bad. For me, I've got 13, 14, and 15 now, right? 13 is what I still use, and I never wanted to keep using. I wanted to move forward with the times, but I couldn't. 14 doesn't look similar enough that interface-wise is fine, but I can't open anything. Every time I import the media, it tries to load the audio, and it just crashes every fucking time it loads the audio, so I can't use it. And 15, I just don't like it, because I don't like the look of it. The interface is too damn different. I know it's a nitpicky thing, but it just looks so different. I can't get used to it.
You're preferring 13 too. It's the exact same thing you said.
I'm still using it now, yeah. But it's not. I don't want to hate Magix. I want to see them advance Vegas because there's stuff that can be improved. And I know 14 and 15 introduced the option where you can actually disable resample permanently for all clips entirely of a project. But I can't be asked. In 13, I just highlight all the clips and
it's that easy.
I can't. Yeah, I know, but I always wanted that option, and now that I've got it, I'm not happy with the Vegases because I don't like the look of it. It's like using Adobe shits or some other, and the fucking icon looks like Adobe fucking.
It's like someone like washed Vegas, like wiped some soap over it.
And I just don't like the interface because it just looks like a totally different program.
Can we all agree on something? This trend of rounding corners in like in designs and UIs, it looks terrible.
I want to die. When Twitter did it, that was when everyone noticed it. Really, I think when Twitter
it was so bad.
Stop it. I think for Discord, Discord can have rounded. You guys don't. It's not too bad on Discord.
I don't really care. Discord can get away with it, but
when Twitter, oh my god! But Discord isn't very visual. Like you don't really do.
I don't really even look at Discord. I just like maybe if I'm typing
Discord
stuff.
Discord is for talking, yeah. So
exactly.
It's not really about visual. But Twitter is very much visual. So when they made it round, it was like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Stop round. It cuts off part of your avatar. What the fuck?
Yeah, I hated it so much because I had an avatar that was actually like square, and it just cuts off part of it. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Have you seen the people that like try to fight back against that by like making squares within the circles?
yeah.
It was like a plugin out there somewhere that actually changes it back, and people are like, "Oh my god, it's godlike."
It's not just Twitter though. I know. To the viewers in chat, we probably sound really nitpicky, like we're picking on some dumb shit that doesn't even matter.
It's not nitpicky. It's everywhere.
The rounding of corners is everywhere. It really is. They keep rounding everything. I'm trying to think of more example because I swear to God, it's everywhere. They keep fucking rounding. They think that everything looks smooth.
I don't want stuff round. I want stuff firm. I want stuff informed, and I want stuff to be straight.
Confirmed fucking Hexa. That's me. Laser has a square dick.
Yeah, Minecraft.
You want things to be hard and firm. Yes.
And straight.
For that. And straight.
And Minecraft.
Okay.
No, but I really think that organization looks better in like straight corners anyway.
This ties into what Rupert just said. What's your guys' thoughts on companies making their stuff more minimalist? Oh, here we go. So rounding is one thing, but minimalism is even fucking worse. It's like, let's turn this really cool looking logo that's simple enough, but has enough detail in it to look awesome, into a couple of shapes.
Let's make it one color. Maybe two.
Like a kid just slapped something on MS Paint for a second. Yeah, let's make it look like that because it's minimalist. It's artsy. It's like modern art, like the black square in the Modern Art Museum. It's that.
God.
It's so artsy and hipstery. Now fuck off with that bullshit. I hate.
Looks so boring.
Boring. No character. No soul. No.
Especially like once companies start like following each other, like they all just start doing it just because everyone else is doing it. That makes it that much more boring.
When every social media tried to copy each other, like when Twitter tried to copy Facebook, and then Facebook tried to copy Twitter back, some of the features they implement is like the other one. They keep copying each other, and they become more and more like each other without being each other at the same time. Horrible. And even YouTube with their comment system and shit is trying to be like other shit. It's horrible.
Yeah.
How about the new E3 logo? I haven't seen that. Let me look back.
I haven't seen it either. Logo. Oh, God.
I don't even watch E3. I'm not sure which one's which.
That looks terrible.
Oh, I see it now. Oh my god! Oh my god! Look how cool the old ones look. I've got this one. You can put it on the stream if you want. I've got this timeline one from 1995 to 2018. It's like 5 different logos. The ones from 95 to 97, the first 3, they look like a seal that you would get on a VHS or DVD cover.
Yeah, they look like one of those like software, like they look like a software box or something.
Yeah. That's really cool. And then the next
1990
after that's not too bad.
I like it. It just seems iconic. Like I remember I don't know, I was like 10 or something, and I remember seeing like the E3 logo on a magazine, and I'm like, wow, they have like entire like conventions for video games. I want to go to that so bad. I want to see so many people there, like mine, like me.
Now it just looks like Nike.
It looks like FedEx.
Game company. It looks like FedEx. Yeah, it actually you're right. It actually looks like FedEx. Yeah, it just looks like I'm fucking. I swear to God, FedEx is in the related images. Oh my God, they know. They know.
Oh my God.
Like some fucking. It just looks like FedEx or some boring company that just makes stuff.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like
not like
cool
E3 or like we're like appealing to people. Like entertainment. That's what like the 3 E's stand for. Electronic Entertainment
Expo. Company
Expo.
that just makes stuff, like a manufacturing thing. It's not about entertainment. It's just about making stuff.
We make 3.
I guess that kind of ties in with game companies just trying to make fucking money and scamming people with micro bollocks and fucking DLC now. I guess it goes hand in hand with that. We're not about entertainment anymore. We're just about making, marketing, producing. Buy our shit, please.
Hey guys, video games. Audience goes wild.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh wow, video games. That's cool.
Video games. Money.
You hear about video games?
They always do that shit when they're on stage and they talk like they know the audience gonna love what they're gonna say, and they do it really slow and building up. Like, so you guys really like video games, yes?
Yeah.
We just released this game on a thing that you guys will never fucking like in a million years. And they like wait for the applause and it doesn't come. Well,
that's like a nightmare. Like if I had to present something,
I almost feel sorry for the guy on stage having to say it, because he probably
had like nothing to do with it. He's just like the spokesperson.
He just has to say it. Yeah, poor fucker, and he's getting all the flak. It's not throwing tomatoes and shit at him. Hey guys, 24-hour Revenant Bus suck charity stream. Damn, all at the same time.
Revenant Bus is a joke.
Yeah, it's just a joke. That wouldn't last 24 hours. But yeah. There's any other topics you got?
I think we're pretty good here. Now, I remember you now that the guys mentioned or Ultra mentioned Revenant Bus, I know Marissa's actually made an algorithm for that. I've mentioned it on the Sunless stream, but not here.
Yeah.
Marissa basically made an algorithm for an AI to play Revenant Bus through the whole thing and beat it. I'm pretty sure he did in the stream.
Yeah, it was on stream.
Something else. Truly something else.
That's crazy. But why would you make that? Why would you make Revenant Bus?
It's just like a joke, isn't it? Because you got Desert Bus and you got Joel streaming it, and then you got Doom mods and you have jokes at your ability. So why not? And that guy made Revenant.
This is just like Murphy like poking Joel with a stick. Like, you like Doom?
Come on,
you like
play this
bus?
Thing.
Play my Desert Bus Revenants.
Joel just laying there like a vegetable, and he's like poking him. He's like, "Come on, play it."
and I like how Joel puts every other WAD on hold just so he can play this stupid, shitty Revenant Bus.
Yeah, because he likes playing novelty shit like that, though. That's what it is. Novelty stuff that sticks out. That's like wacky Doom mods instead of just like really good Doom mod that deserves attention that worked. You know.
Yeah. It's sad.
Yeah, like Twitch issue 3, that needs more attention.
Oh yeah, time to promote and plug your shit. Well done, John, with that smooth fucking interjection of promoting your shit.
Yeah,
of course.
Okay, if you really want to go that route, Twitch HQ3 one.
Laser, can you do a Dark Knight Joker impression?
I cannot.
Oh, come on.
I most likely cannot.
Everything.
I
don't bullshit me.
I don't even remember. Dark Knight. No, I definitely can't. I'd have to hear it again first.
He's like fucking Brock Baker. You remember the man with 101 voices? You're like the new him as well. Never mind Filthy Frank. You're like the new Brock Baker. You always do impressions of everybody we've never heard you do impressions of before. It's like, what the fuck? Why does it sound so good? Everybody.
I'd have to actually listen to the voice again before I could do it.
Do me.
I can't do you.
Don't fuck me. Just do me. Do my voice.
I really can't do. Every time I try to do any kind of British accent, I always get shat on.
Oh,
That's like the one accent I can't tackle.
It's because you're American. Americans cannot do, like, it's almost impossible for Americans to do British accents without sounding like an idiot. Yeah. I'm sorry, it just never works out.
It's fair. It's everyone.
You get like the one actor in high budget movies who's American who could do a British accent, maybe, but usually it's just something they can't do. You know, you're not sophisticated and intelligent and intellectual enough to use your vocal cords in your mouth this way. So I'm sorry, you just can't win. We're just better than you, Laser. So flashback to earlier when I said I'd have your back in everything. You know, bit of a contrast.
You have my back in front of the bus. Like, damn.
Just messing with you. I wouldn't.
Come on, man.
Podcast that was fucked. I wouldn't put you on blast like that and keep pressing an issue you don't want to talk about. I wouldn't do that. If you don't want to talk about something, it's a touchy subject. We'll back right out and fuck out.
I'll just like say like, shut up.
Oh, that's your touchy. Okay, I'm sorry. We'll move on. So about British accents. I've talked about how the friends I've made from my connections with Laser have helped my depression and anxiety more than anything else. I'd like to thank Laser for inadvertently introducing me to so many wonderful people who have made my life so much better in so many ways. That's not me, by the way. That's Ultra Gamer Fanfic saying it. People might think that's me just saying it. No, Ultra Gamer. I know you posted that earlier in the chat and I didn't read it, but that's because we were currently shitting on like loads of YouTubers using depression as an excuse. So I was thinking maybe you were joking. So I was just gonna wait for later in case it was actually serious, and I didn't want to fucking like bullshit it.
I'm not even gonna go. I'm glad I can with one life gone, I can help out another. That's all what YouTube is about.
Yes. Yeah, those kind of comments are really like the most moving shit ever. I actually got a comment like that myself on a video. And it's like, oh, I had depression and it helped me through. And I swear to God, I just never expected to get a comment like that. I don't expect me and the kind of stupid videos that I do to help someone in that way.
I figure what I do is just like I want to make people happy. I never really think about like the deeper parts of that. Like I want to help people with like any kind of depressive spells.
Look at my videos and go, ha, he's getting angry. Funny, stupid, angry British guy. That's it. That's all I expect. But for someone to be like, oh, I had depression and your videos really helped me through a dark time, it's like, what the fuck, man? Wow. Like, Jesus. I don't know what to say. It's amazing. Damn, people come to my stream and say, kill yourself, faggot, cheater, lol.
That's because you're a Team Fortress 2 player.
Yeah, that's the kind of toxic shit we don't really want. But if you want to say that, then I guess John is like that side of it. He can handle that side of it.
Yeah, John's like my I can't think of a good bodyguard name. My Tony. He just like stands in the way whenever like someone comes through. Like, what did you say, idiot?
He can handle all that really toxic stuff because he likes doing that joke stuff. He can kind of he does all that. He does that shit funny. So we're kind of like the.
I'm so used to it. People call me.
Come on, guy. You're 6'4". You can take it. You are like
just come down here and beat him up.
See, you are his bodyguard because you're 6'4", man. You can do it. Got like the black suit and the earpiece that goes on your ear. Shit, you got it. Shit. Now we're either Laser's bodyguards or we're the angel and the devil on his shoulders. We just need like some fan art of Laser doing like a really dumb face, like he's doing in the Gorillas thing where he looks like that, and on his shoulders it's just me and John. We've got to have art like that. Well, I got requests for fan art now. If anyone can draw out there, please do a Devil and Angel and Laser shoulder deal. Please.
You're not even trying to hide behind the whole Christmas thing. You're just saying like, draw me.
No, please, guys, just make us art. I want it. For fuck's sake, just make us art, please. No, I'm kidding. Only if you want to. Only if you want to. I'm not demanding it.
We can beg for stuff all day, but in the end, it's
really cool. It would be really cool. I just had this great idea for fan art, and I'd love to see it happen.
Yeah, it'd be really cool. I don't know,
dude. I don't mean to like demand people draw it for us. I hate to be that guy because if I could draw at all, I would make it myself. I'd be drawing fan art for us all.
Exactly. That's exactly my sentiment too. I can't draw anything.
I can draw like Stickman. That's like the best I can do. I can't draw shit. My drawing talents is like a 5-year-old. Like it's so
attempting to draw makes me angry.
Dude, same. What the fuck? I get like pissed off because I can't draw shit properly. If it looks wrong, I get mad. Like I get genuinely pissed off. I can't stand it. It just pisses me off.
I'm gonna draw a square. Why does it have 5 sides?
Yeah. Maybe not that retarded, but yeah, it's similar level, yeah. So you try and draw something. I know I'm not good at drawing, but if I just try and sketch something, just cartoony sketch or something, and it just don't look right, and you can't get it to look, and you fuck it up, like whether it's pencil or pen or whatever, it just fucks up, and you just get angry because it's like so, it's so fucking stupid. I can't explain it. I just get mad. I've got anger issues. I swear. I just get mad at it. I can't draw, man. I can't draw. But if I could draw, I would be drawing the art that we're talking about, like all these funny situations with Laser and us lot in funny positions and characters. I'd be drawing it all day. I wish I could. We just need to like commission shit or something.
John, become an actual artist so you can take back that tweet.
Yes, please. Yeah, so you can actually be a real artist.
I'll beat up all the Twitter artists and become a big Twitter artist.
Absorb their powers.
I've always thought about like actually becoming an artist, but like then I realized I'm like, no,
I've always thought about doing this thing, but then I realized I was retarded.
It's not happening.
It's always the usual conclusion.
That's how most of my thoughts go. Should I do this today?
I'm retarded. I can't.
I'm retarded.
Never mind.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Well, at least we can make funny noises and do a podcast and rant about things. At least we can complain about stuff with an audience. So
we're not that retarded. We haven't lost basic speech yet.
Yes, that's like the only thing I have to my name that I can do well. And my God, am I going to fucking use it to the best of my ability? Man, if I lost my voice in like a horrific accident or something, or something like that, and I couldn't talk, or I lost my teeth, or my mouth got fucked up, or something.
Lost your teeth?
I'd be fucked. I don't know. Yeah, because if you ain't got your teeth, you can't talk properly.
You just put in some dentures or something.
I don't know. If something fucked up your jaw or something, or your throat, and you lost your voice, I would be fucked. My career prospects are done. Like, I'm fucked. My voice is the only thing I really have to use that I'm not shit at.
Hey guys, let's play some complex, dude.
Oh my God! People might actually enjoy that. Like one of the demons are playing the game. Like I'm an imp and I'm playing. Yeah. Hi guys, I'd have to rebrand my entire channel. It's not Hexer anymore. Hi guys, it's FaZe Imp here. Welcome back.
Yes, Paraplegic Gaming.
Yeah, that'd be like a cool April Fool's joke for like the entire day. Just random unnecessary upload.
That would destroy your voice. It is actually hurting me just to do it like that.
Hey guys, legendary cyber demon here.
Oh my God.
Complex Ozzy. Yeah.
I'm not sure about the whole voice changing thing.
Oh yeah, you could use that for something. Clownfish, I've got that. When I played.
Oh, Clownfish, yeah. No, John actually introduced me to Clownfish too. All I do is like make stupid noises and say Duke Nukem.
Where is he?
Duke Nukem is going into the black hole. Oh no, no. And then I like change it to a funny voice effect.
Gaming channel. Oh God, he means Ricky Bowick, doesn't he?
Oh my God. I don't know. I had split opinions on Ricky Berwick because, like, at one point, like, the joke is that he's disabled.
And
that's it.
He owns the joke.
Well, yeah, he owns it, but, like, that's the only joke, though.
John, remember that shit when you did that voice clip? Hey guys, welcome to the Plunge Dog.
Yeah,
that's Ricky Bowick. You actually foretold the future. That actually is Ricky Bowick now.
Yeah, because that was like before he got like popular, right?
I know, that's before he even pretty much existed. He just sort of existed on the internet out of nowhere. So this was way before him. Like, you foretold him. You could probably do a good impression.
I just imagine, like, now that I see John as 6'4", now that I see John as 6'4", I just imagine him like.
I want to hear this impression.
Fuck.
My name is Ricky Berwick. I'm
oh my God! You have to do the tongue thing.
Oh yeah, he's like.
Yeah, he's like.
Yeah.
At the end of every video, he just goes.
Oh.
Now that I imagine, that's actually a pretty good image. Like I just imagine John as like a 6'4" Ricky Berwick that can use his legs.
Yeah, because if he extended those arms that were all crippled up, he would actually be really lanky. Because fucking lanky.
Oh my! It'd be a nightmare just seeing like someone like him walking down the street, like, "Hey guys!" Like,
oh my God.
Like a non-quadriplegic Ricky Berwick, like just walking down the street.
like it's not just that they're cramped up, but like they're all shaped funny. So if they were normal length legs and limbs, and you could walk around normal, they'd be so. It looked genuinely like that SCP. I'm like,
it's disturbing.
It would genuinely. Never mind John. It would actually look like that SCP for real, with the lanky arms and legs and shit. I'm the imp man. I get in the arena. I throw fireballs all around the. It's not the trash man joke, is it? That's what I thought.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's just sort of very paraphrased. My theory is that Ricky is the result of a horrible human cloning project. Oh my god, it's like Dolly the sheep.
Oh
for
god.
humans.
Imagine if there's like just like a classy like normal.
See, skinwalkers aren't all that evil or bad. They're among us, and sometimes they're fun and friendly and make silly videos.
Now I'm imagining like a normal-looking Ricky Berwick, like in a lab somewhere, just like looking at the real Ricky Berwick, just like, what have I created?
You created me,
Park
bitch.
When the clone of Stan and is all fucked up. Like
Yeah.
there's somewhere out there. There's a real dude. Maybe it's not even called Ricky Berwick. Maybe Ricky's just the name of the clone. There's a
Richard
guy
Berwick.
who looks just like him, Dr. Berwick. He just looks exactly like him, and without being all fucked up. And
God.
he's just the fucking clone. And he just sent him out. Like, "Do
Richard
YouTube.
Berwick, PhD.
Become famous on YouTube. It's like an experiment to see if someone that crippled could make it.
And he did.
Yeah, the answer is yes. Yeah, he did. There you go. Ricky fucking Berwick, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, what a great way to attempt to wrap things up with a disabled man.
Yeah.
Disabled man. Not you though, Laser, right? That's mental.
No,
so
yeah, that's
different.
it's just in the
This
brain.
guy's just physical, yeah. That's the difference between Ricky and us. It's it's the other way
You
around.
can't own mental disabilities. You just
I mean, you kind of can.
unless you're like maybe Tyler won, but that's it.
Okay.
And he's not even owning it; it's just happening. You're
You
just
have to
allowing it.
accept the spurg, guys. Laser, John, myself. We have to accept
Yeah, I think-
the spurg.
Okay, don't accept the Spurg
Okay, he
anymore.
fell off his chair.
Don't accept the Spurg.
Dr. Berwick, the specimen has escaped.
I think it's on YouTube.
He got loose. He let loose. He took over. Yeah.
All right, that's gonna about wrap it up. I think. What a great way! Just remember, guys. Don't accept the Spurg.
Rest in peace, Mellow Creeper. God, John.
Yeah, John.
Take your meds.
That's it. Back to your cage.
No. Oh, God, no, God.
That's it. Get in.
He needs feeding. My God, it's like a fucking creature. He is the Ricky Berwick of the Suck crew.
Yeah.
Stream over.
Almost.
Almost.
Right. Thanks everyone for coming out. It was actually a pretty successful suck today.
It was good. It was good. Love this art.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thanks everyone who's been submitting art today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god! I forgot to. I had this tab open. I was like laughing at it so bad. I forgot to show this one off. I gotta like slide it into the image somehow though.
Oh.
I won't do. Yeah, I don't have the stream open.
What is it?
You're just gonna have to you're gonna have to watch in the stream. Sorry.
Okay, I'm waiting
Oh!
to catch up.
God, how likely are you to recommend Google Chrome web browser to a friend or colleague? I don't.
What?
It was extremely loud noise that just came over. It said like, how
Oh.
likely are you gonna recommend Google Chrome? I'm not gonna recommend Google Chrome. Everyone already uses Google Chrome.
Refresh the stream.
Big
I still don't
bitch.
see it. What is it?
Hold on, I'm getting to it. I had to freak out because of that thing that popped up.
It takes so long.
Okay.
Oh, we're supposed to be ending it now. You're fucking up the stream now. You're fucking up the podcast. Yeah, I feel like this podcast is getting off track. I need to ask you some more questions to prompt you more. Quickly. Prompt something.
Oh my god.
Oh, that. Yeah. I saw that earlier. I don't know why I didn't make a comment on it.
Microphone.
He is the microphone.
Microphone for Ed.
He's adjusted it to the screen.
Jesus Christ. This is staying. By the way,
You
this
have to move
is.
it down a little bit. Move it down like 1 pixel because
I can't move it down 1 pixel. It's gonna it's gonna destroy it.
No.
Yeah, use your arrow keys.
Down.
Wait, really? Does that work?
Oh, the microphone now.
Oh yeah, it does. Okay.
Laser phone.
Never mind then. There we go. That's This is suck. This is the suck crew. I'm just a microphone.
Suck.
All right.
It's the microphone man stream. Wow. Yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. We had like 10 viewers max at one point. I
Yeah,
think.
which is good for suck.
It's good for suck. It's good for some. Good for suck.
Well, good for Sun is gonna be happening later because I want to beat Sunlust eventually. So stick around for that. Stick around for Suck. We're gonna try and do a lot more of these since winter break's coming up. We should all be free, so that'd be pretty cool. Season. Yeah. I love Christmas. So expect me jerking off to Christmas for a while. Once I get back on Twitter, I'm gonna have to binge for a while.
Blows on Pornhub, just him joke. Man, stud jokes off to Christmas. Yeah.
Oh. It's not even it's just a tree.
It's just like the
Better
tree.
watch out. Better not cry. Santa's gonna piss.
I mean, that's how you would celebrate the 1st of December after. Yeah. Santa's gonna piss in your eye.
Yeah, so looking forward to everything that's coming up. All right, I will be seeing you guys in the next one.
Mad lads. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.